Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Ag Rec building for Maui Tai Boxing Championships from Abbotsford, British Columbia. I'm Steve Erickson. Joining us in our main event tonight, we have Kirk Jensen, a little bit north from his area. He's normally from south in Seattle area, and this beautiful-looking young lady beside me here, I would not argue with her at all. This is Bambi Bertoncello, and Bambi, tonight we're going to see a championship event which is truly an international flavor.
Yeah, we are. It's going to be really exciting. We're going to see a lot of kicking, a lot of punching. We're going to see Thai boxing, kickboxing, American kickboxing. It's going to be a lot of fun.
It sure will. Now, Kurt, we got a lot of people that come from across Canada as well as the Northwest, Pacific Northwest, to come up and partake in this event. Tell us about some of the people that are involved.
Well, we've got a gentleman out of the Seattle area who's fighting the main event tonight by the name of McReynolds, and he's fighting a gentleman from up here by the name of Hayes. And I expect that to be the fight of the night based upon that the gentleman from here, Hayes, is an excellent boxer, and McReynolds is a good Thai boxer, which means he's very good with the knees. So I expect that to be an exciting fight, and I truly think it's going to be the fight of the night.
Oh, no doubt it sure will be. Okay, Bambi, one of the questions that everybody gets asked when I come in, they were talking to me tonight, rules are a very instrumental part of the game. I know you've had different events that you might question some of the rules at sometimes, but tell us what is allowed and what's not allowed. And yeah, I'm susceptible to being used as a dummy or a decoy. I've been that before, so go ahead.
Okay, American kickboxing is always above the belt, so you can't leg kick. Anywhere below the belt, you can't do that.
Okay.
And then in Thai boxing, you're allowed to elbow and you're allowed to knee. But in modified Thai, you can't elbow and you can't knee to the face, only to the body.
Okay, well, with rules like that, I know I'm going to follow them because Bambi's sitting beside me down here in our broadcast booth, and Kurt and Bambi and myself are going to go take our seats, and the main event for this championship series is coming right up.
Good morning. Hi there, I'm Fiona Forbes.
And I'm Mike Eckford from Daytime. Are you busy right now?
Well, you just relax in those fuzzy slippers and we'll give you some news, entertainment, what's going on around town.
Just remember Daytime on Rogers Community Television, live 10 a.m. Monday to Friday.
Why are people turning to MeTV? You can turn to over 100 outstanding movies every month on TBS. History Television lets you browse through the greatest stories of all time. You'll get hilarious shows that are too hot for regular TV on the Comedy Network. And Space is the only place you'll find the X-Files 5 nights a week. Call 1-888-ROGERS-1 to order MeTV for as little as $5.99 a month. MeTV. It's TV you can always turn to.
If a small group of people were deciding where spending cuts would happen in your community, would you want to know before it's too late? City Council coverage on Rogers Community Television. It's real, it's important, it's your life.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Ag Rec building in Abbotsford, British Columbia. Bambi, Kirk, this will be 3 rounds of a 2-minute duration.
I think you'll see a little more of a relaxed fighting style with the gentlemen that are fighting in this fight, because they've each had, one's had 2 fights, one's had 1. I think they're going to feel each other out a little bit more. They're heavyweights, they're big guys.
All right, but this is what I call cross-border rivalries. We've got a gentleman on this one from Seattle, and we've got another one, local homegrown product from Surrey. Across the 49th rivalry here.
That's right, and in fact, Rico Flores trains out at the same gym that Bambi does, Marie Smith Kickboxing Center. Even though he's with another group, he does train at the same gym that Bambi trains at. This gentleman, that gentleman is Zach Richter.
Zach Richter, and he's out of the WKBC in Surrey, British Columbia, weighing in at 210 pounds in the blue trunks.
I think he's more like about 240 or 250.
Well, I'm not going to question weight for him. I'm not going to ask him because I think he's got me by a few pounds right there.
Well, we've got Rico Flores, and I know that he weighed in last night at 202 pounds, and there's a big body difference between these two guys.
Yeah, there is.
Now, let's look at the training. When these guys go into the training, are they both going to spend the same equal time training, Bambi, or does one spend more than the other?
With these two fighters?
Yeah.
I only train with Rico here. I've never don't know anything about Zach, but Rico, he goes in there every day and he trains really hard.
Well, the one thing, just looking at the two of them right now, that I'm impressed with, Rico has a nickname. What's his nickname, Kirk?
The Rock.
And if you look at him, he is solid as a rock.
He's a solid 202 pounds. He's a little stiff when he fights, but he's very, very aggressive, and he's a very strong guy for 202 pounds.
In the red corner, coming all the way from Seattle, trained in the art of Maui Tai, standing 6'1", 210 pounds, with a record of 1-1, Ricky the Rock. Coming to us from Surrey, fighting out of World Kickboxing, 5'11", 224 pounds. This is his first match. Zach Richter.
Well, now I talked to Zach earlier, and he said he had one fight and had a loss. So I don't know if which one is true, but Zach said he had a fight and lost. So I guess we're going to find out right now whether he's going to be 1-1 or 0-2.
Well, that's what we were talking about. You were talking about how aggressive the both of them are going to come out. And as Bambi was saying, she thinks it out for him.
You see Rico right now comes from more of a dance and a respect for his trainer. Rico's trained by Bert Forderer, who's probably one of the top trainers down in the Washington area, other than myself and Marie Smith, of course. I think we're tops. But Bert is learning fast, and he teaches his fighters excellent knee techniques. So I think you're going to see some good knee strikes from Rico. He trains them hard. He kicks extremely hard. I think they lack in the boxing ability, though. They tend to put more emphasis on their kicking and their knee.
Yeah, I've noticed that when they were training.
One thing I want to know is when you were saying that, some of them are the best and all that, I want to know why when you said, that they follow in my footsteps, Bambi sitting here shaking her head.
I didn't do that.
All right, now, Bambi, you've had several bouts in your career so far. First off, for the viewers at home, how did you get started and why? Why would you want to go in here and take this abuse?
I started for a senior project. I never thought that I'd become a fighter, but I did because he mentioned if I wanted to, and I said, of course, and I just started training harder and harder, and I eventually fought.
Is this something like where you can get a little bit of camaraderie amongst, a male-female type of thing and say, I'm better than you and I can go at it stronger?
I don't know if it's anything like that, but I mostly do it just for fun.
And she gets paid well. That's why she does it. Eastwise, that's why I'm in there training her, because I like to make a little bit of money myself.
Yeah, but it's nice to see because, in today's society where everything is changing, it's nice that the ladies can compete in the man's world as it used to be known, but it's changed now. And boy, full marks to everybody because I'm not going to argue with Bambi.
She does well against most of the guys in the gym. She spars with male fighters every night, and she holds her own.
I know the guys in the truck are waiting for me to say something foolish so Bambi can thump me, but we're going to get underway with the second bout right now. And as we said, Richter's going at Flores, the two of them holding on each other. Richter coming up with a knee, a solid right knee, a left knee. Flores trying to take him back and push him off. Both of them hold, and Richter trying to give him in a headlock and pull him down. Coming back, it's solid left. Coming back, tackle him down and pull him down.
I think Rico's trying to relax a little bit now and realize that he's got a heavier opponent. He's got to be careful about not tiring himself out.
He is, because there appears to be a little bit of a weight difference. You can't go after it too aggressive, because if he gets too aggressive, he's going to work against him possibly. Going back. Richter trying to go after him and hold him off in the corner, saying, nope, back out.
There was a little low knee there, hitting a groin.
Time called right there.
Those do happen. It's illegal to knee to the thigh, but you got to avoid that groin area.
Well, the situation is that you can go to throw a knee in, and if the person moves, you can catch him inadvertently, and he had no intention of doing it in the first place, but it just happened.
Absolutely. That's why Bambi, even though she's a girl, she fights Thai boxing, she still wears a protector down there because knees to the groin, whether you're male or female, they do not feel well.
Don't feel good.
No, it sure does not. I know I wouldn't want to get hit down there. Okay, the two of them going at it right again. Going back after
Excellent
Richter.
Knee strike by Richter.
Richter coming down. Richter's leading with his knees an awful lot, holding against the ropes. Again, Richter's trying to push Flores off, but Flores coming back, and he's holding up. Good right knee. The right knee in that case comes straight up to the midsection, going after him. Flores coming back. It's solid.
Excellent
flat kick right there. Low kick caught him. Boy, oh boy, Richter didn't expect that one. That one after him pretty straight. Impressed, Flores comes back and he lifts his foot right straight in the midsection as he did in there. Richter pulls him, holds him against the rope. throwing a solid right, again a solid right to the back of the head, a big jab coming up with the knee, and the bell goes to end the first round.
I think that bell saved Rico because he was definitely hurt with that overhand right.
Oh,
The round definitely had to go to Zach.
It looks like Zach is busy in the clinches, and since they clinch a lot, it looks like he's scoring there.
Yeah, I think the referee's letting him in the clinch a little bit too long.
Okay, let's take a look at the replay on this one, Bambi.
There's that right hand.
That
City
was a solid right.
hit on the temple, and that's a kind of a button spot. That in the chin.
You
Rico
see
took it
stars.
well.
Yeah, he came back. He didn't show it too bad.
You just got hit by one of those by me yesterday, as a
I
matter
did,
of fact.
and I still have a headache.
Okay, let's listen in to the corner and see what they're saying here.
Okay, you got to circle, 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 ba, 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 in and out. Circle, 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 ba, ba, in and out. When he grabs a hold of you, grab him in the knee right away. 3.
How far am I behind?
3.
You see, you'll notice the corner's talking about grabbing a knee instead of boxing. That's where I think he's got to put more emphasis on the boxing because the other guy's out kneeing Rico.
And
Okay,
since
Rico
this
should
is
be
Ty.
boxing.
That's right. All right, good words right there. They know they're focused. Both of them are focused out here. They come back. Who's going to lead? Oh, a solid right foot coming after him by Richter. Richter goes after him and leads. Rico coming back. Rico going after him, holding on. Zach coming back with a solid right hand, coming back with a left and left knee to the midsection, coming after him there. Going after him once again. Zach going after Rico. Rico coming back, trying to get him loose to push so we can at least get a good shot to the midsection there with his right foot. A right foot lift to the midsection by Zach.
Referee needs to break him up. There's not enough activity in there.
All right, too much waltzing around. Somebody change the tunes on the turntable. Let's get this action going right now. Oh, a little bit of a slip right there.
Balance.
A little bit of a loss of balance in that one, Bambi.
Yeah, that happens all the time. This stuff that you fight on is slippery.
Does it get very slippery to the
Yeah,
point
it
that you
does.
can lose your footing?
Yeah, I always fall down.
Okay, we know out here that Zach's got some type of foot protection. Does that prevent him from slipping?
No,
a
that's
solid
not
swing.
what that's for. I think I have those
stability
there
for the
for
ankle?
like ankle supports.
Ankle,
Yeah,
yeah, that's
they really do help.
going down against the ring once again. The two of them. They back off. What a solid swing around move right there by Rico. Rico coming after him, going to lead. A little bit of a love kick right there. It says, stay back, stay out of my midsection. Don't come after me. I'm going to come back and retaliate. Watch me. I'm leading right there, going back. A good solid right hand hit right there as well as retaliatory kick with the foot going back.
Rico's got to just keep doing what his coach said, kick and move. And he's not. He's kicking, falling in, and trying to tie up with this big guy.
Well, that's exactly what the coach said. The coach said, don't fall.
Kick and move.
Kick and move right there. The big thing is the bell comes to a conclusion for round number 2. The big thing right there is
I
you've
think
got
that was a draw round. I don't think anybody really did anything.
You've got to follow your own, what I call your own game plan. You can't fall into their mental stability of what they're going to do in the bout.
That's right.
You go in with a plan, you've got to stick to it, right, Bambi?
Yeah, if you let yourself fall into their clinch and then you get into their control, then it mentally bothers you, and then you can't work with your own game plan.
That's right, because if you go in and you start changing game plans halfway through, that's like saying I'm going to drive from here to Seattle and
Then
say
change
no.
your mind.
Yeah, change your mind when you get to Bellingham and say no, I'm going someplace else. I'm going to Hope. You can't do it. You're going to throw yourself off course. You got to go after him, lead, but stick with your game plan. And I fully agree with you on what you're saying in this one, Kirk. Rico's got a couple of good, solid moves, but he's got to stick with them and have them work for him.
He needs to kick and move. Kick and move. Single shot. He's got, I guess this guy outweighs him by 40 pounds. He should not be inside with him.
Well, I can tell the biggest difference between Rico right now is if Rico's going to kick and move, the difference between Rico and me is I'd kick and I'd move, but it would be completely out of the ring. I wouldn't stay there.
Rico's a tough guy. He's in there to fight.
Oh, he is. He's a solid rock, as they call him out there. Rico the Rock, he's known as down in the Seattle area. All right, referee says, let's get back at her once again. Come on, let's show our skills, guys. Let's go after. Oh,
Nice
a
low
good
kick.
That was nice.
Good low kick back to the back of the calf. They've got him against the rope, trying to pull him. Nope, hold on. Drop, he says. Back out. The adrenaline's flowing now. They want to get after it and go after it right now.
Rico's ducking his head. He's going to get caught again by ducking his head down
He
like
can't
that.
duck because when he ducks, he bends down, he looks at the floor in the ring, and that's going to hurt him in the long run.
He's gonna
Zach's
get caught
taking
with
it
an
to him.
uppercut.
He's open for a kick or an uppercut.
That's right, in the uppercut, you get caught with that thing, that's going to KO you and knock your lights out till next Tuesday.
There's ducking his head again.
There he is, he's looking down. Oh, he slipped on that one possibly again. The referee.
Steve, this is a really, really slippery ring. Bambi and I went and took a look at it. This ring needs a new tarp.
I can hear you talking about the new tarp, and you're doing exactly just that. The Gianco's over there. You're saying, okay, let's get going and see what we can do. little bit of inside pull you're having over
As I
there.
make the comment, I'm sitting right next to the owner of the ring, and he gave me a dirty look, so I think I better...
Gee, I wonder why in that case. But these guys are going at it. They're not backing off. The two of them, as we said, they're going after it. They want to get the victory, both of them. But who's it going to be, Rico or Zach? Rico's leading. Zach's going back after a right hand. Solid kick right there coming up.
Well,
the left one. I don't know.
I think that was Zach's.
I'm looking at that, and I don't know if we're going to take a vote on this one. I think all three of us are unanimous in this until we hear it. I think Zach's the one that possibly come out victorious in this, just because he basically took it to Rico.
Yeah, I saw Zach win in the first and third round and the second round a draw, so there's no doubt in my mind that Zach won the fight. But I think that's just the way the judges are going to see it too. Rico did not stick to his game plan. He didn't listen to his corner.
Well, the corner's the one you've got to listen to because they're the ones that are going to tell you. All right, let's take a look at the replay on this one, Bambi and Kirk.
See, both these fighters are inexperienced. You see them, they're off balance. That was not the ring. That's just off balance. They have less than 3 or 4 fights. And
but the biggest thing was after the initial kick was thrown right there, he actually turned away. Rico turned and looked away from his counterpart. That's right. All right, let's take a look at this one. Listen to the announcer.
Judge Bakey scores the bout 30-28. Judge Stranad scores the bout 30-29. And Judge Cunningham scores the bout 30-28. The winner by unanimous decision in the blue corner, Zach Earthquake Richter.
Well, he earned his nickname on that one.
yeah, he was aggressive and he won the fight. There's no doubt about it. And I scored at 30-28 myself.
Zach Richter, your first professional fight, what gave you the edge?
I got a great trainer, and all the guys I train with are great. They helped me a lot. I worked hard for this fight. Came down 15 pounds to win, and I just did my best.
This will be 3 rounds of kickboxing. Introducing in the red corner, coming to us from Surrey, BC, from the World Kickboxing, standing 5'9", 150 pounds. He's starting his kickboxing career here tonight. Let's hear it for Sean Purnell. His opponent in the blue corner, coming to us from North Vancouver, from Top Rank Martial Arts. He stands 6 feet tall, 149 pounds, with a record of 1-0, Mark Carter.
Sean's record is actually 1 win and 2 losses. Mark is 1-0. So Sean is not a newcomer. Hopefully these guys will be a little calmer and we'll see a little more activity in this fight.
All right, so we got 2 fighters here from the lower mainland that will be competing against each other.
And this is a kickboxing fight, not Thai boxing, so they're not allowed to do the knees. They can kick to the legs, the body, the head, but no knees to the body.
And they can't clinch.
And no
would
clinching.
these 2 have met prior to tonight in another event somewhere else?
They probably haven't fought each other, but I'm sure they've seen each other, and I'm sure they've checked each other out. They're within the same vicinity, so yeah, I'm sure they've checked each other out.
Both weighing in at very respectable weights, 150 pounds each. We will again have 3 2-minute rounds. All right, the bell sounds, and the 2 fighters coming out to go after it. Right now, Permat's in the red. Going after it, they're leading. Good move, and Carter comes back after him.
It looked like they won a Thai box there.
Well, they're trying, but not
Good
too
solid
successful.
low kicks here.
They were. Okay. Now let's take a look right now as they lead, going in a solid left to the midsection, left kick right there. Going down, a low kick. Again, coming up, a high kick. Trying to catch him high, blocked by the gloves. Burnett and
Sean
Carter
just
going
tried to
after it.
lift and pop there. That's one of Bambi's favorite
That
techniques.
is my favorite move.
If it works, stick with it. Going
Nice
down,
low kick.
Nice low kick right there. Burnett and Carter going back after it right now.
You can definitely see these guys are amateurs. You see they're not taking their time. They're charging, like right here, they're charging.
Yeah.
They're charging most, you talk about the amateurs charging like that, that could catch them off guard, off balance for the opposition, but going back after them.
You're gonna run into a straight right hand, or you're gonna run into a low kick. It's gonna knock you off balance. And you've got to keep your feet centered and move in with control, not run in.
And chances are they're going to get tired out by the 3rd round.
Kick and a miss by Carter in there, going back after it.
I think Carter's already getting tired.
He looks like.
Now, see, Carter switches up between right and left-handed, which is not a smart thing to do. Now he sees right-handed now. Now, a fighter who changes between right-handed and left-handed, if the fighter that he's fighting is smart, he can catch him off guard and low kick him, knock him off balance.
All right, now they come back, and we're going right now. We're going to the corner right now, the blue corner, so we'll listen into that one.
This side, the other side.
Over here, this way. Okay.
You gotta keep moving, okay?
Just giving him kind of a basic instructions, telling his fighter to keep moving. I think what he wants to tell his fighter is to stay still, get a base.
Probably won that round. Okay, you good.
I think Sean just needs to get a base. That's his big problem. If he'd stayed, excuse me, not Sean, but Mark.
Both of them were fighting with their heads up, too. They need to keep it down, and they're going to get caught.
Start to work the angles.
Okay, there you can hear him saying, telling Sean, you got to work your angles a little bit more. Go in, go after him, but work your angles. Don't get caught.
Now we'll see how much gas Mark has left in this round, because he extinguishes a lot of gas early in the beginning parts of the round.
Yeah, Carter comes out.
Ooh, nice kick.
Carter again, a solid kick. Purnett coming back and kick to the midsection right there, going back. Carter comes back. 2 of them hold on. Purnett, Carter got him a solid backhand. Going back to the back of the head. Grabbed him, trying to turn Carter around. Good move there by Purnett to spin him around, spin his opponent around. Purnett, a low kick. Carter trying to take him and hold on to him, wrestling against the ropes. The referee's hollering break once again.
Carter's got to keep his mouth closed. He's constantly got that thing open. He's going to get his jaw broken. The first thing he should...
Oh, he is there. He tagged him right there. You can't call that a slip. That's a good tag.
I think Bambi called that. If you looked at where his chin was sticking straight up in the air, just like Bambi had noticed earlier, and your chin's up, it's going to get hit. Good call, Bambi.
Thank you.
Going down to the 8 count. That's why Bambi's the professional right there. Carter coming back, leading. Now he's got to regain his composure, going after him. Carter trying to take it back to Purnett. Purnett so far having the upper hand in this one. Purnett and Carter back off. Carter looks. All right, he's trying for a low kick. Purnett coming back with a retaliatory right, coming back. Going after him. Carter just spins him off, coming back, tries to lead with the left, but faked it. Purnett comes back, throws a kick. Does a spin around move and turns himself completely, and that got him right in the throat. Oh, Purnett kicked him right in the throat. That knocked him on the Adam's apple.
Those don't feel good.
No, he is down. That caught him right there. Referee's
luckily hit on the side of the throat, not on directly in the front of the throat.
Hit him in the throat, they're telling him right there. Knocked him on the windpipe, trying to get his breath.
Well, according to kickboxing rules, Dennis should not be giving this guy a timeout because that's a legal target. Either the fight's over, or
8 count or
there's
it's
no
done.
exactly. There's no such thing as timeout in kickboxing. Not when there's a legal blow has been performed.
And that was clearly legal.
That's a legal blow.
Oh, he looks.
If he'd have kicked him in the groin, he went down. He gets 5 minutes to rep.
Okay, let's take a look right there. You can see the replay on that one. How he got his left foot.
Caught right in the throat. But the thing is, that's a legal target.
It was, and he dropped like a ton of bricks right there. Okay. Referee says, okay, you ready? Let's have a time in. Let's get going back at it right now. Carter coming back and trying to go back after Purnett. Purnett's got the upper hand. Purnett's going back. Carter, a kick to the back of the head, going back. Purnett's coming back. Kick. Jab to the midsection right there. The 2 of them back off. Good kick. Good retaliation coming back there by Carter to come back and maintain his composure.
Carter came back hard. He shows that he's got some guts and he wants to fight. He did take a good shot to the throat. I'm actually surprised that he wanted to continue because I'm not so sure if I got kicked in the throat, I'd want to be in there.
Oh, the referee, Dennis, in this case, give him a little bit of time to relax and rest. And okay, let's take a look right there. There's the kick, Bambi.
No, that was a later.
It was a later one. Yes, that was a later one.
Very hard kick by Carter, actually. But see, look at his chin's up in the air again here.
It's always up whenever he throws.
Yeah, you can hear what they're saying?
Yeah.
Doing good. You're doing really good.
Last round, gentlemen.
Stand up.
Okay, they're getting set. Puts the mouth guard in, and both fighters have to wear the mouth guard.
Ready for round three here.
Round three coming up right now. Carter coming out. He wants to go back and make amends for that miscue he had earlier on in round number 2. Pernat wants to keep right on going. He appears to have solid control so far of this. Pernat coming back, kicking after him. Okay, Pernat. Oh, faked his kick right there. Going back, Carter going after him. Pernat's trying to get him against the ropes to get the upper hand. Going back, solid right hand kick. Back after him down there, dropped him. Swing and a miss by Carter. Going after him once again. Carter throws his right hands, but he keeps missing, Bambi.
I think Carter would have more solid, harder kicks if he had his base before he threw it. He's kind of jumping all around, and in the mid of his jump, he throws a kick, and I think that they'd be pretty strong if he just got his base and then threw it.
Well, Pernat, it doesn't matter whether he throws a kick with his left or right foot. He comes down, and he's got his stability back on the mat. Going back, Pernat's taking it back after him. The referee says go in a break. Okay, he's saying good job. Let's go back after right now. Carter, all right. Carter leaves with a kick to the midsection. Blocked by Pernat. Pernat comes back. Looking after him, trying to set things up right now. Going back, trying to find somewhere open.
He caught him in the back of the head. That was an excellent kick by Carter.
Excellent move right there. Caught him.
I'm surprised that Sean's still standing after that.
Well, he is. Carter come back with a good solid second effort right there. Carter coming back. Going back. Kick and a miss by both fighters. Going back after it. The two of them hold. They break. And again, Carter appears to be a little tireder.
Yeah, he's looking winded.
He does. He really looks winded.
He jumps around too much, like Bambi was saying. He's got to get a base and stay on it.
There it is. Round number 3 is over in bout number 3.
That was a very exciting fight. I enjoyed it.
It was. Excellent fight, but as we said, Carter, Bambi, he did appear to look a little bit tired as we got towards the end of the round.
Yeah, that bouncing really takes it out of you. You just don't know why, but it really wins you out.
Bambi, your next fight coming up in 3 weeks is a world title fight. You're fighting 12 rounds. Are you going to be bouncing around like that?
No way, man. I wouldn't last 3 if I was bouncing like that.
Okay, let's take a look at the replay on this one here. Bambi, Kirk.
See, caught him right actually in the, just about in the neck. If he'd have cut square in the neck, it's lights out because it cuts off the oxygen supply to your brain.
It's a close call.
It was very close call right there. All right, we're going to score this, Kirk. Bambi, who are you going to give it?
I give it to the red corner.
You give it to the red corner?
I give 3 rounds.
No doubt it's a red corner.
Red corner in this one. All right, unanimous from our point of view. Here's the announcement.
We have your decision. Judge Bakey scores the bout 29-28. Judge Stranad scores the bout 29-28. And Judge Cunningham scores the bout 29-29. We have a draw.
That's a terrible.
Let's hear it for both of these fine athletes.
Called that a draw.
I don't see it at all. I saw the red corner controlling the first 2 rounds, and he dropped him. There's no doubt.
He had solid punches, solid kicks. He controlled it.
Sean, you nearly had it run in the second round.
Well, yeah. First in the second round, I believe I knocked him down with punches, and then again I kicked him in the throat with a good left kick, and he went down for a while, and I believe that's what the turning point of the fight was.
Were you surprised it was a draw in the end?
Yeah, I was really surprised. Same with everybody else walking around here. They told me they thought I had it won. I knocked him down twice. He never knocked me down once.
We're going to come back with more action right after this.
If a small group of people were deciding where spending cuts would happen in your community, would you want to know before it's too late? City Council coverage on Rogers Community Television. It's real, it's important, it's your life.
In the future, you will access every form of entertainment whenever you wish, and do so with ease and simplicity.
They tell us the future will be wonderful. But who, we ask, will make it practical? Right now, a group of companies you know is working together to build a more practical future. This sign is how you'll know them.
Since 1946, UNICEF has been working to save and improve the lives of millions of children around the world. When you give a UNICEF card or gift, you're sending a very special message, one that says you are taking an active role in helping the world's most vulnerable children. You can purchase UNICEF cards and gifts at UNICEF store in Vancouver. UNICEF, where children's rights come first.
Hi there, I'm Fiona Forbes, and that is Michael Eckford. We're your hosts for Daytime. So why not grab a coffee and tune in? You never know what's going to happen. Join us Monday through Friday live at 10 a.m. on Rogers Community Television.
Celebrating, involving, and reflecting you. This is Rogers Community Television.
For match number 5, introducing in the red corner. Coming to us by way of Trail, BC, trained in the art of Muay Thai, standing 6 feet tall, weighing 162 pounds. This is his first Muay Thai match, Wade Scott. His opponent in the blue corner, coming to us from North Vancouver, top-ranked martial arts, standing 5 feet 10 inches tall, weighing 158 pounds, with a record of 1-1, Jim Tessman. 3 rounds of Muay Thai.
All right, 3 rounds coming up. 3 rounds of 2-minute duration with a 1-minute rest between each round. This one is going to be very entertaining.
We're getting up into the guys around 160 pounds, so we're going to start seeing a little bit more power here, I think, on this fight. I think I'd like to see a knockout. Wouldn't you, Dan?
Okay. I always want to see knockouts.
Wade Scott from Trail, 160 pounds. Jim Tessman from the North Shore area, also 160 pounds. And this one, as we said, watching the two fighters come into the ring, this one's going to be very entertaining because both of them come in, and both of them, the one thing that I noticed, Bambi, when both of them were coming in on the walk-up, both of them seem so focused. So this one's going to be tough to call.
That's what I was thinking. They both look very focused, none of them jittery in it. And I don't know how many fights they have, but they look like they're a little more
Well,
experienced.
we've got Wade Scott is 0-1, and Tessman is 1-1.
Well, we'll see.
Okay, Scott's coming out in the purple trunks. Tessman's in the black trunks out here.
Tessman already looks to be a little more of a skill than the two. I can tell that already.
Well, he looks right there, but he leads. Good kick up there to the side of the head. Did he ever duck into that one? Tessman coming back. Tessman's holding on. A kick to the midsection in there. And again, the thing that you were talking about in the last fight we saw was that Scott pushed himself back and allowed his midsection to be wide open, Kirk. Close it up so you can't take it. Tessman coming back, an early lead right there, right after he settled it down. Coming back, Tessman again, a low kick right there to the back part of the leg. Coming back, kick with the left foot, going up. A knee by Scott, coming back. Scott's coming back with a double solid knee, left and right in that case, Bambi.
Those knees look good.
They do. Got him against the ropes. Oh, Scott's holding him against. Referee Dennis Fremar didn't like the way he was held and given that extra shot right there by Scott.
It was the referee's job to get in there a little bit quicker. The fighter's adrenaline's flowing. It's hard to stop. That's why we have a referee.
Scott's going back after it. Scott's trying to hold him against the ropes right there, but Tessman's holding on to him with his left foot. He's got it wrapped around there against the ring, against the rope. Back off. Scott backs out. Leads, gives a solid kick with a right foot. 2 solid kicks once again. A left to right, a right, left again. Solid hit. He's got him down. Is he out? Oh, he's pushed outside the ropes. Scott going back. He looked to be a little bit apprehensive when he first started. Boy, he changed his tactics.
His eyes are clear. I think he's more dazed. I think he's more scared than anything right now. Are you all right? He can definitely fight. His eyes are clear. I think he's just, I don't know how much fight he's got left in him.
Oh, not a lot right there.
Right.
Scott took it to him once again.
Scott's smart. Once a fighter goes down and gets the 8 count, you really got to go after the same spot that you got him in before because, you know, they're leery about it.
Referee Dennis Fremark appears to be a little little bit upset with the matches or the shoving ability of Scott going after him. He's saying, look, you back right out when I tell you. Don't keep going. There's the bell right there to end the first round.
It looks like Scott's bleeding. I don't know if it's his nose or...
It does. Let's take a look. It looks like he's got a little bit of a nosebleed right there, and he's being attended to by the training staff. You can hear he was warned by the referee in that case, Kirk. All right, let's listen into the corner and see what he's told.
Beautiful.
That was good.
Hey, a little
Same
word
thing.
on that
But
side.
Joel, listen to that ref. Listen to that ref. He's the one that will throw you out of that fight if you hit him when he's down there. So do that again.
He's getting good advice.
Same thing. Step into that jab. This time. Thank you. Go back in. Let's go inside. Go in with those knees and help power him. Okay, this time drink this one.
He's getting good advice about listening to the ref because he doesn't want to get a foul.
All right, good advice. Now, let's look at some of the advice that he was given, see if it worked in the round number one. Bambi?
Right there, they're both looking like they're just checking each other out. Tessman looks like, ooh, that was a nice kick.
That's because he ducked like a boxer. He's moving like a boxer.
That was
gotta
a nice,
keep your head up.
nice kick there. All right, that was a nice kick right there by Tessman on Scott. Scott going back after him, leads to the kick to the midsection, straight out front. Scott throws him against the rope. He's looking. He says, get away from the ropes. Don't hold on to the rope. Scott's going back. A couple of double solid kicks against the back. Going back after him. Scott kicks him once again. Look, he comes up. Scott blocks with his hands real well. Going in. Scott gets him in the corner. Tessman holding on. Tessman holding on with his left foot and got that wrapped around him. Okay, referee says break. You're against the ropes. Tessman coming back out. Referee says, okay, let's get going. You're all right now. Let's go. Scott's coming back. Tessman, a low kick once again. Scott coming back. A midsection kick going back after him. Kick once again with the right knee going back. Again, a kick to the back. And Tessman tries to come back and give him a kick, but Scott was too close in that one, so he couldn't finish the kick off. Tessman a kick. Scott comes back with a kick to the side of the body. Going back. Holding on. Scott's trying to come in. He blocks. Oh, solid block in that one, Brandy. Got him down.
Get his feet out from under.
You can hear both corners when they're in clinches yelling knee, knee, because they're both punching and they're not throwing enough knees, I think.
They're both punching. They're leaving the knees open. They're separated enough that the knee will connect.
Yeah, and both of the corners are seeing that and they're yelling at him to do that.
They're telling him there was a solid punch by Scott. Caught him right on the chin.
Tessman needs to keep his head down. Scott keeps his chin down and Tessman leaves it wide open.
I think Tessman's just holding on and hoping this round comes to a real quick conclusion.
I think you got it there, Steve. That's exactly what he's doing.
He's just holding on. He's saying, I don't know about who's setting that alarm clock. Let's ring that bell real quick. Going back. There we go right there.
Two tough guys out there, though. I give them both credit.
They're swinging and they're going at it. They know exactly what they want to do. But Bambi, we're watching two solid fighters coming out, and both of them are taking it to it right now. Now, we're going to go in the corner. I believe this is going to be the blue corner that we're watching right now at Tessman, so let's listen to his training staff.
Three.
Okay, where's the spray? Give me the spray. Give me the spray. Okay?
Oh, that's much better. Not a lot of instruction going on there.
No, not an awful lot of instruction, but earlier on, we watched one of the fighters in the previous rounds. When they were in the corner, the training staff was actually putting Vaseline. Is that to slip the punches, Kirk?
Yes, it helps so not for the punches to slip, but so that it helps avoid a cut.
Okay, let's take a look.
He just knocked his feet out from under, and that's not a knockdown.
Yeah, that was
it's a good scoring technique, but it's not a knockdown.
But on the other extent, yeah, it can possibly prevent a cut, but it will slip the gloves off too.
Yeah, I guess then you're right, Steve.
I know I used it for slipping punches when I fought, so I know that's what I did, and it worked to my liking, so I stayed with it. All right, let's watch them. They come out to start the third round right now. Oh, he miscued that one. Scott was too close to the ring and went to throw the kick and caught himself off balance and landed on his back right there. Okay, going back. Scott's coming back. He's coming back
strong.
Oh, is he ever coming back strong? He's not going to make mistakes for that previous one. He says, hey, I'm here. I'm going to fight. Go back. Three. Another kick. Another kick. Go back after him. Kick to the midsection by Scott. That Tessman right there. And again, Scott, boy, he's sure showing what they're made of in Trail, BC up there in the Maui Tai. Go back. This is good action right here.
He's throwing knee after knee after knee. Scott's really got those down.
And the thing is, it's continuous.
It's very tiring.
Yeah, it is.
The two of them wrestle to the to the mat right there. Okay, they both get up. Scott goes to his corner. Referee says stay back, checks things out right now. All right, he looks. Tessman backs up. All right, they're coming back. They want to get going right now. Who's going to lead? Tessman comes out. He lost his balance.
3 2-minute rounds could be the longest 6 minutes of your life.
Oh, in this case, I'm not going to argue with you in that one there. Going back after it. Two of them getting very close again. Solid kicks in the midsection by both fighter, and this one going back. They're still close. Oh, he throws him. Scott throws him against the ropes, trying to stay with him. Throws a left and a right. Again, a solid right there. Again, another right. Going in, trying to get an uppercut. Scott's got his head down. He's not looking. Tessman comes back. Scott comes back. Tessman's got his head down. They're trying to throw a hit to the midsection right there. Tessman goes to the far corner, and he was just bang. Oh, good effort all 3 rounds. Impressed with what I saw, Bambi.
That was definitely exciting. It looks like Scott was, it appears to that he's in better condition because he was throwing knee after knee after knee, and those are so tiring. We do those.
And as you were saying, that's very tiring to do on a continuing basis.
Yeah, it is. You nonstop. That's really tough.
To throw 5 or 6 knees in a round is like throwing 30 or 40 punches because it takes your whole body in order to throw a knee. You have to move every part of your body.
Also, when they were clinching, Scott was trying to pick up Tessman, and that's got to be tiring too. He was lifting him up and trying to throw him down to gain control.
It is, and especially in some situations when he was trying to lift him up, he was on the move to go after his opponent, and it was tough. You try picking somebody up when you're on the move. That's tough to do.
Yeah, it is.
Tough to do with gloves, and it's tough to do when you're tired.
Oh, boy, this is going to be tough to call. Who are you going to give this one to, Kurt?
Scott, no doubt about it.
All three rounds?
All 3 rounds.
Bambi?
All 3 rounds.
Okay,
goes to red.
Unanimous.
Biggie scores about 30-26. Stranad scores it 30-26. And Judge Cunningham 30-27. The winner by unanimous decision, Wade Scott.
No arguments there, Kirk. Bambi, we called it unanimous. Now let's take a look at the replay on this one.
I'm sure you're going to see Scott very active with his knees here. Oh, he caught with a left hook there.
That was a good hook.
Tessman hit him with a good hook. Another hook.
That was a good exchange of punches on both of their parts.
It was my first Muay Thai fight, and it's a lot of hard work. I kept my hands down at the beginning, he caught me in the nose, and then I came back, knocked him down twice. Second round, my wind was still good. I hit him with some good combos, some good leg kicks, got him with a sweep. And in the third round, it was really intense. I was really tired. He gave me some good ones. I tried to counter, to work my jab and my leg kicks, because I saw he was weak in the legs. And other than that, it was all pretty good.
All right, match number 6 about to get underway. This is again Muay Thai, and this is again 3 2-minute rounds with 1 minute rest between each one. Kirk, Bambi, we've got again a local fighter from Mission and again a visiting one from Kamloops. So we know what they're like in Kamloops, but let's see how this one works out.
Well, you got Clint Hale. I know his record is 4-0. I'm not sure about Tracy Hubbard. I did not get an opportunity to talk to him before the fight, so I'm really unsure what's going to happen on this one. But I'll tell you that.
Go, Clint! Well, with a record of 4-0, you'd have to go an extra 100 miles to find out what the record of the boxer from Kamloops is.
Clint Hale looks like he's built pretty well, though. He looks like a really solid fighter.
Solid, 160 pounds. But let's listen to the ring announcer.
Brought to you by Premium Products and Bushido Martial Arts Supplies. 3 rounds of Muay Thai. Introducing in the red corner, fighting out of Mission City Thai Boxing, standing 5'9", weighing 160 pounds, with a record of 4-0. One of those by way of knockout, Clint Hale. His opponent in the blue corner, standing 5'9", coming from Kamloops, BC, trained in the art of Chinese Kung Fu, weighing in at 147 pounds with a record of 1-0, Tracy Huber.
3 rounds the two of them are in the center of the ring getting instructions. But the one thing I noticed out there, when they announced Hale, the one thing I was impressed with was that he raised his right arm and all he did was smile as an opponent face to face.
I think he wants a knockout. That's what he's telling him.
Oh, you talk about the word intimidating. I think the intimidation is written all over his gloves. But yet, right here, you can see Tracy Huber right there. He is staring him down, and he isn't going to be rolling over and just saying, okay, I'm here, let's go at her, because if you're going to fight in this event, you've got to be good.
Both of them look pretty mentally prepared and ready to go at it.
Actually, my fighter was supposed to fight Clint Hale tonight, but he broke his foot this week.
All right, from the outset, Hale's going back. The two of them are leading. Oh, Hale throws him to the ground. Huber coming back. Hale again. Kicks him with the right foot. Good solid kick. Good aggressive action right off the bat. Going back. Huber.
Looks like it's going to be an exciting fight.
This is going to be exciting, and it's going to be end-to-end action from start to finish. They're going at it. Again, Hale comes down, throws a kick. He's got him against the rope. A kick with the left knee. Kick with the left foot. Going back and undercut. Oh, right against the rope. Almost knocked our cameraman out of the ring right there. Huber just leads right at him.
I did not even get to see what happened. Was he kicked or was he punched? I don't understand why they 8 count here.
Maybe if we get lucky, we'll get a replay for you and you can watch it later on. But Huber going back. Hale's coming right back after her. Watch this, looking at him once again. Oh, he slipped going down. He lost his balance and slipped, but Hale threw the kick when he was down on the mat.
Got a warning from Dennis already.
Okay, he's saying, don't do it. You know you can't do that, Clint. Come on. He says, you're a better boxer now. You got a record of 4-0. 1 knockout going in your favor. All right, going back. Huber's taking it right to him. Good, solid kicks.
Huber's off balance, so he's got to be careful about that.
Yeah, but I'm impressed by the kicks because he's regained his balance after he's thrown them.
He's diving in with his head, which might get him caught, but so far it's helping him out.
It could be caught if the corner picks up on it and lets him know after the first round.
It's only going to work so long, though. Well, trust me.
Hale's got him against the ropes right there. Hale throws a left, right, kick with the left foot. Coming back, spin around a move. Oh, was he caught with a left by Huber? Huber just KO'd him right in the center there. Got him. Got his eyes spinning on that one, going back. Huber's got him against the ropes. Oh, that hurt him. We could see stars of that from our vantage point over here. Huber's going back, a right, a left, a solid right kick. Got to get his foot in the bell. Goes, boy, oh boy. Hale's saying, thank heaven for that.
Hale needs to keep his hands up in the second and third round or he's going to get knocked out.
I think Hale just needs to get on the inside and knee because you can tell he can out-knee Hubbard, but he's getting out-boxed from the outside.
Okay, let's listen in and go to the corner.
Got that. Consistent. Give me some Vaseline, please. Vaseline. No, it's not what's on the outside, it's on the inside. You're going to do this. Stay down. Okay, Vaseline, please. Come on, challenge.
All right, let's take a look at the replay of that first round. Watch this.
Good jab. He follows it up with a right hand.
Oh, did he rock him or what?
He's off balance. He's off balance on his punching. He'd have more power if he'd sit down on him just a bit.
He was off balance, but the thing was he was holding him away with his left hand, continually pushing Hale away from him. And that's why Hale didn't have any chance on coming back with a retaliatory punch. He just stepped in, no, you're going away, and that's where you're going. Hands up. Wait. All right, it's going to be interesting to see how Hale comes out.
Hale needs to get on the inside of this kid and just knee him.
He needs to keep his hands up.
Okay, we'll see how he works it. Hale comes back with a solid left hand right there. Caught him off guard. Swinging and miss again with a left hand going back. Huber going back with a right. Ducking, he's jabbing right there, and we watch him against the ropes.
Hale's making the mistake of dipping down like a boxer, and he's going to get caught with a knee or with a kick.
Yeah, he already got kicked in the head doing that. He needs to slip more.
He did. You can't go dipping and diving in this. You've got to keep your head up, know what your opponent's going to do at all times. Going back, Hale throws a kick with the right foot, but misses. Going back, he pushes him. Hoover pushes him once again against the ropes.
Good knees by Hale.
Hale comes back, a right knee, trying to get back with a left knee. Missed the left knee, an uppercut right there. Got him above the belt. Good move right there. Hale's going back, trying to get a hold of him again, a right knee. Hoover gets him against the ropes, trying to swing, caught him with a right, blocked by Hale. Hale doing a good job blocking both hands. Hale coming back with a right knee, again a right knee, a third right knee. Good knees in that one. That's kind of tiring out, Danby. He is. Partial of them are being blocked out there, going back, catching him against the ropes. A left hand, a right hand, uppercut by Hale, swing and a miss. Hoover comes back with a right hand jab, catches him just on the shoulder, swings, punches it away, going back, a right, a left, they're swinging. tries the left knee or right knee, connects with the right knee, but it's blocked once again by Huber. Huber coming back and blocking those low punches that Hale's continually throwing and trying to catch him. Oh, a hit to the back of the head by Hale on Huber. Tries to spin around. Oh, and a good round.
Hale worked the body good that one. He did plenty of body shots with boxing and plenty of knee shots. I gave him that round, so I've got this round, I got this fight even as of right now.
Well, that's what Bambi was saying before the round started, is that Hale had to get to the inside and do more kicks to the midsection. That's exactly what he was doing.
He worked his knees hard, and those were really good. I know he scored big, and that made a big impression on the judges, I'm sure.
Okay, have to impress the judges. Let's take a look at this one.
Sinking dead center in on the lower rib cage, is a floating rib cage.
Those are all good. If I was the blue corner, I'd get my body into the red corners because then I wouldn't get nailed with those.
Well, you see what he's doing with his arms is he's holding on and he's squeezing, and that's preventing the opponent from getting away on him.
But all he has to do is take a step in with his hip and put his hip against his opponent's hip and then the hands around the waist. We do it all the time, and you can't get kneed that way.
Or exchange knees with him, at least get even.
Let's listen to what he's saying.
Boom! Let's go, last round. Okay, I think we got an exciting fight now because you know what? I got this even. Let's see what's going to happen right here. It's a deciding factor.
Right. Round number 3 about to get underway. The two fighters coming at it. Hale going at it. So is Huber. Huber throws a right knee. Hale comes back with a left knee. A right knee once again. A left and a right jab by Hale going back after him. Oh, a left kick right there. Huber's going after him. Beautiful kick right there. Caught him. Knees thrown by Hale. Hale, both of them against the rope just in front of our location. The two of them in there. A left knee. Again a solid left knee. Partially blocked by the gloves of Huber. Huber getting them against the rope to left knee once again. Hale tries to swing and a miss with his right hand. Completely missed. Huber ducked
Heavy
on
body
that one.
shots with those punches.
Solid body
Scoring
shots.
big.
Good ones in tight, in close, going after him. Hale's going to have him trying again with the midsection kicks right there. Not working. The uppercut. Couldn't get him on that one. Going against the ropes again. You talk about camera action right there. I think sometimes our cameraman's going in. Going right after him. Hale just throws him around like a rag doll. Going back after him. Gets him a left, a right kick. Gets him against the left kick. Going after him again, solid left kick. An upper hand right from Huber. Huber and Hale both holding on against the ropes. They're moving around. The referee saying, okay, carry on. Tired pair of boxers out there, Kirk.
I think Tracy's a good fighter. He just doesn't know how to knee. That's his problem. He's getting out knee.
He's being held in. Again, a right knee by Hale. Hale coming down, holding on. Again, a left knee. Once again, holding on. Good action out there. Again, 3 consecutive left knees right there by Hale. Huber's holding on against the ropes they were, and the bell sounded for the end of the 3rd round. All right, who are you going to score him to, Kirk? We'll go with you first.
I got Hale.
For 2 out of 3 or all 3?
I gave Hale 2 rounds. I gave him the 2nd and the 3rd, and I gave Tracy the 1st.
Okay, what about you, Bambi?
I agree with him on that one. Hale looked a little weak in the 1st, but then his 2nd and 3rd, he came back so strong. That was really impressive.
All right, unanimous from the broadcast booth here that we all feel the same. Two fighters come to the center of the ring, embrace each other. Solid effort by both of them. I was very impressed with what we saw. And as you say, Hale did have a little bit of a slow start, but after the 1st round, he got a little bit of wise words of wisdom from his corner, and he sure changed his game tactic.
He sure did. He listened to his coach, Gordy Gong, and did what he had to do.
Okay, let's listen to the announcer.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a split decision. Judge Bakey scores the bout 29-28, red. Judge Strano scores the bout 29-28, blue. Judge Cunningham scores the bout 29-28. The winner, Clint Hale.
As we called it.
That's how I saw it. 29-28.
But I looked over when they announced, Kirk, I looked over both you and Bambi when they said a split decision, and both of you were going, what? What are they talking about here?
Well, I guess we're going to see some of the knee work here. Now, Hale totally controlled the last 2 rounds with knees.
This is a Thai boxing fight. Knees are #1, and he threw all of them.
I think the judge that scored it to the blue corner should start understanding how to judge Thai boxing.
I felt the
a pretty good fight for his weight. I did well with my knees. I felt he did pretty good with his punches. He stayed in there for the whole 3 rounds. He looked like he tuckered out a bit in the 3rd, but nevertheless I won, so I guess that's what counts.
A little bit of a weight difference?
Yeah, there was. He was a little lighter than me, but I've fought a lot heavier guys. And he put up a good fight.
And as everybody else gets their breath, we're going to do exactly the same thing. We're going to come back with more action right after this.
Weekday mornings at 9. David Ingram and his guests want to hear from you. Got a beef? Need an answer? Monday through Friday. Ingram on Rogers Community TV.
Hi, I'm Fiona Forbes.
And I'm Mike Eckford from Daytime. It's a good name for our show because it's on during the day.
And we have a great time. It's a fun mix of what's going on around town.
Join us for Daytime live 10 a.m. Monday to Friday on Rogers Community Television.
In the future, we will come...
This is 5 rounds of Muay Thai, and this is for the BC Super Welterweight Championship title. Introducing your principals. In the red corner, all the way from Kelowna, BC, trained by Vince Ross, standing 5'8", tipping the scales at 154, with a record of 2-0, Mike Munsar. Across the ring, all the way from Parksville Kickboxing, this gentleman is only 17 years old, standing 5'10", 154 pounds, with a formidable record of 4-1, Mark Wolno. For the BC Super Welterweight title, 5 rounds of Muay Thai.
Well, as we are about to get underway for bout number 8, this again will be 5 rounds, each of a 2-minute duration, and this is for the BC Super Welterweight Muay Thai title. This is a big event for our own local area, Bambi.
Yeah, it is. These 2 guys are fighting for a title, and you know it's gonna put that much more effort into it, and it's gonna be a good fight.
Oh, it will be, no questions asked at all. Mansour coming out there, throwing a kick at him, and Wolno taking it back. Wolno from Parksville Kickboxing, and he's got the Canadian flag on the black trunks out there, throwing a right kick right at the midsection. Mansour, Wolno going back. Wolno's backed in the corner. Mansour taking him to the corner, trying to hold on. Clutch comes down with a kick by the right foot by Mansour over Wolno. Wolno holding himself against the ropes. Wolno trying to force him to the ground, and he did exactly just that. Referee gets in very quickly once again to separate the 2 of them.
For 17 years old, that Wolno's an extremely strong fighter, and he's got a good left hand for a southpaw. He's got
solid,
good, straight,
solid physique on him too, Kirk.
Looks very strong for 17.
He's got a stomach like a washboard up there. I tell you, this guy is in solid, top-notch condition up there. Wolno is forcing Mansour against the ropes over there on the far side. Takes him in the corner, holds on. Referee says stop, break, and he even thanked him. You could hear on that, Kirk. So polite, such a referee out there. All right, going back. Wolno comes down with a right, trying to get back at him. Mansour gives a kick. Once again, gives a right kick with the knee. Wolno goes back with a left kick up. Tries to the stomach area, blocked out by Mansour. Mansour couldn't get a hold of him, comes out once again with a kick. 2 of them trying to get in close, but they're blocking. They're so close in proximity, they can't throw any solid kicks.
That shows that experience. They get their hips in together. Just
That's
like
right.
Teach Bambi in the gym every day. Throw the hips in.
But never mind just experience. This is good coaching that leads to this degree that we're watching right now.
Yeah, you gotta. If you have talent, it doesn't do you any good if you don't have good trainers.
That's absolutely correct. Wolno goes down, beautiful forceful kick going forward on Mansour. Mansour holds on, grabs, forces Wolno against the ropes. Wolno comes out, steps his bottom foot, his left foot actually staked out. Oh, and as the bell
Trips his
goes,
foot out from under him. That was a good technique.
That was a good takedown right there, and he gets up, goes to the corner. All right, we're entertained, no question about it here, and I think right now we're going to go into one of the corners. And we're going to see which corner we're going to, I believe. That's Wolno's, yeah. Mark Wolno from Parksville. Let's listen to what they tell him.
Now, that's the other guy.
Okay.
This is the other corner.
Getting in there on the knees. You got him wrestling. Work that knee. Deep breaths. Work that knee. Get that knee going. Get behind the knees. What you're doing with the knee behind the leg, it's good. Right? Good job going a little bit more. When getting close, there's uppercuts the whole 9 yards, okay? But work that inside leg. He's fighting you southpaw. So just step in. Do that fake. Remember that fake? Boom. Fake it in. Boom. All right? You with me on that?
Okay, there you can hear the words, what they were saying. Now let's take a look at the replay. Watch this kick right here going up. Bambi, take a look at this. This is the throw coming up. Kirk?
It's a good hip throw. It's
Yeah,
a
that
legal
was good.
throw. It's a legal throw in Thai boxing.
That was impressive.
All right, we're back to round number 2 out here. Wolno against the ropes. Oh, Mansour throws him against the ropes going in. Mansour going to be an awful lot more aggressive right now. Tries to kick with the right foot. Wolno takes him down.
Wolno's got some good balance on him. He's an extremely talented kid. I can see it just from looking at him. And by the time he's 25, he's going to be a world champion, if not earlier than that.
Good balance, good agility. Very, very impressed with this young man from Parksville, BC.
You could see that both of them in the first round just stood back and checked each other out and read each other's movements. And now in the second, third, fourth, and fifth round, they're just going to go at it.
It will. It'll open it up. But the first round, they want to go in. They want to check each other out. Okay, there you can hear
a clash of heads there going on.
That's what
good,
you hear the
good
referee.
boxing skills out of this kid.
Exceptional. Wolno going in. Wolno trying to lead. Mansour comes down with a kick. Oh, a solid left kick.
Right
by
to the
Wolno.
cup.
Wolno comes
You
back,
heard
kicked
that
him.
one.
You
That's
heard
why
that
you
one.
wear a cup.
That's right. No, a little bit of adjustment going on right there, and we're trying to get everything back in proper proximity going down. All right, referee says, okay, let's get going. Okay, the two of them are all ready. Wolno backs out, gives him lots of room to get himself all set. Wolno comes back, kicks. Oh, a solid left hand throw in there, and it caught Wolno going down.
Got him off balance. Mansour had all his weight on his lead leg, and he got kicked out from under him.
That's right. And when you got your weight on your lead leg, that works to your advantage going after your opponent. You got that much weight and that much power in behind the swing when you're going after him. Wolno getting himself caught against the ropes right now, holding on.
Well, he fights very well off the ropes, though.
He does, but he's having a tough time when he gets himself against the ropes, and that's the one area he wants to try and stay away from is against the ropes. But he's being forced there by Mansour. Okay, they back off to go to the center. Wolno comes down with a solid right there. Beautiful left kick by Wolno, and again followed by a right kick by Wolno. Mansour comes back, holds him in the corner, gives him a right knee up to the midsection right there, and the bell goes in round number 2.
Wolno definitely got all the knees on that one.
All right, let's listen into the corner right now.
Hey, listen. You gotta start checking those kicks. Okay. You gotta go back to your hands. Listen, you lost that round. You gotta come down. Okay? You lost that round. You need to come back now. You have no combinations going on. Let him fly.
His coach is telling him he lost a round. I think he won the round.
I was going to say that. I thought
There's no doubt. Yeah,
I thought he took that one.
I had the first round a draw, and I gave Wolno the second round there. He scored more with knees, and he had better boxing and kicking ability.
All right, but could that not be a psychological move from the coach to try and motivate his fighter?
That's exactly what he's doing. I do the same thing.
I mean, if you go in and you tell your fighter, boy, you sure had an easy one there.
Then they're going to cruise.
That's right. They're just going to put themselves on cruise control, and they're not going to go and take full advantage of any mistakes their opponent might make. So you've got to stay at them. Motivation is a key tactic for a coach in an event like this.
Yep.
Okay, we're all set. Referee had to make sure the stool was out of the ring right there. Going back. Mansour comes back with a solid kick, a right hand, again a right kick by Mansour to Wolno. Wolno comes back with a right kick once again in the midsection. Oh, he called stop right there. He says back out. Okay, he says.
No holding the ropes.
Don't hold the rope. Can't use the rope.
Job.
That's right, can't use the rope as a lever. That's what he's basically telling him. Wolno comes back with a left knee up to the midsection, a right knee to the midsection. Mansour's got him against the ropes, trying to do a kick out to take him down, but as you can see, Wolno's holding him. He puts his one leg behind the rope for a little bit of balance and keep himself outside. Referee again hollers stop, keeps himself
in those clinches, Wolno's winning because he's scoring with all the good knees.
That's right, he's getting the knees, he's in close proximity, he's getting the knee up and really connecting it, as you were saying, to the midsection right there. Mansour comes down with a right knee, going after him right there. Two of them hold a low knee once again by Wolno. Wolno's continuing to throw those knees, and that's working to his avail.
Yeah, he's throwing
trips
him
up
and
again. He trips him up, Bambi.
It looks like they both have good tripping action on both of their parts, and Wolno's throwing high knees and leg knees, which hurt just as bad.
All right, we're going at it again. Oh, a big right foot there. Going after him was Wolno, got him. Right hand punch thrown by Mansour there, going after Wolno, got him on the shoulder as the two of them get separated once again by the referee. Going after a left to right. Good contact by Wolno, going after Mansour. Mansour leaves with a left foot, going after him a right foot, up to high to the shoulder area, going down, tries to the inside kick, left kick, right kick by the knee there, going by Wolno after Mansour. Holds on, he says cut, break again. I tell you, the fans here are getting their money's worth. They are entertained 110% for this event here. Going back, a right knee to the midsection by Wolno. He's the receiver on that one, though. He's trying to pick him up and carry him out. Referee says you can't carry him out. He says you can only do that in the shopping center. You can't do that in the middle of a ring here. Let's get going, boys. All right, entertaining the people here. And they do exactly just that. A good kick by the midsection by Mansour. Mansour's got Wolno against the ropes. He's trying to kick.
Mansour's scoring now.
He is. He's scoring. He's got to do more of that. Oh, there's a bell once again.
I don't think it was enough to win the round again, though. I still gave the round to Wolno on that. Mansour came on the last maybe.
Throw a few jabs, stepping leg kick, okay? A few jabs, stepping leg kick, okay? Get it working, okay? You gotta pick it up now.
Switch it around.
All right? Get it working, pick it up. You understand what I mean?
Okay, as you can hear the training staff from Mansour, they were telling him, get in with the leg kick right there. All right, now let's take a look at the replay on here.
Just that the knee missed there.
The knees were definitely a plus for Mansour on that one. That gave him a couple more points with the judges.
When you fight like this, Bambi, do you use your knees as much as the guys are using them?
I think I need to work on my knees a little more. I don't think I throw them quite as much as these guys do, but since it's so important, I definitely need to get it more in. These two are smart. They know what counts.
Yeah, they know. They've been well schooled in this event right now. They're going after him. Oh, a big left kick there by Wolno. Wolno goes after him. Another left kick. Misses. Right kick there by Mansour. Mansour throws a right kick, holds on, tries to trip him up. The two of them hold on. Referee
now
says
that's a
no.
good referee. You see him in there and he catches the fighter's head like that. That's a quick referee.
I am exceptionally impressed with this man that's refereeing. This is why he's here, and that's
Nice
why he's
right
one of the
hook.
best. Big strike right there, going after him. Wolno's holding on. The two of them get him against the rope. Knee coming out by Mansour. Mansour, once again, he's holler stops. He says, get out of here, break, let's go. You can tell, nobody's arguing with this one. All right, going again. Oh, a swing there by the right foot. Big right foot there, but he missed, clearly missed in that one, going against Wolno, and Wolno's straight up in the corner above our broadcast location. All right, Wolno's against the rope. This sometimes hurts him because Mansour can really pound it to him when he gets him against the ropes. Holds on to him, he's leaning back, he's got no balance, and you can't throw a punch when you're going backwards against the ropes, Bambi.
No, I don't know, for me, being against the ropes isn't a good place for me at all, and I always get caught there, and when I do, then I don't never feel like I'm in control, but, you know, Wolno's good with his knees, and I think that he can handle himself.
Well, the one thing I've noticed right now is that Mansour is very agile on the leg takedown when going after Wolno.
Both of them are good with their takedowns. I've never seen so many takedowns in one fight before.
Okay, the referee's getting the work out here just as much as the fighters. Oh, big left kick right there. Oh, you heard that one. I even said ouch for him. Going back after him again there against the ropes. Referee says no.
Mansour's taking this round so far. He's just got to keep being aggressive so that he can have a chance at winning this fight.
Okay, both of them. Mansour with a right kick, Wolno with a left kick. The two of them connected. Oh, he fell in the corner. I don't know whether that hurt him against the post there or not. Thank Kevin for patting.
Big left kick, right hand.
Oh, did that connect him? Oh, let's just wait for the bell, he's saying right now. You
That
can
was
hear
a
that.
huge punch.
Another right hook.
Another.
I hope we can get those on instant replay. I want to see those.
You talk about a Hail Mary punch, boy. That was it right there. Oh,
Two
he felt
big
that.
right hooks.
Okay, let's get it working.
Okay, let's listen.
Get in there. Not one kick, not two kick. Boom, boom, boom. Work it. Kick, 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 right? Get that jab going. Uppercuts, okay? Uppercuts. He's coming in like this. He comes into the 1-2 combination. Smack that leg 3 times. Boom, boom, boom. And work the uppercuts on the inside.
Okay, good words, but let's take a look at this one right here. All right.
There it is. Excellent camera work there, guys. Excellent camera work.
That hurt him right there.
He got him with 2 good right hooks. You know, that was a tough round to call, Steve.
Yeah, that was a very tough, difficult round for the judges in this case here because these guys are going out right now. All right, one more. Let's take a look at the second punch going at it, Bambi.
There it was.
There it is. That is so powerful. You can tell that rocked him.
Oh, that rocked him. When he caught him off guard, you knew something was going to happen. All right, round number 5, the last one for this event right now. Going after Wolno Mansour. Okay, the 2 of them. Mansour trying to take it after him. Wolno's coming down with a kick by the right foot. The 2 of them fall against the ropes. Referee gets in and breaks him quickly as he holds on to him from falling down and preventing possible injury. 2 of them come together. They're clutching once again. Wolno tries a jab with his knee to the midsection of Wolno. Wolno backed out, didn't get a hold of it. Referee says, don't do nothing. He says, till I'm ready, you might hit me in the nose. Okay, you can see that right there. All right, going back after it.
You can tell both of these fighters want their title bad.
They do. They want this title big time. The referee says, okay, I'm here. You're going to have a good fight. Let's carry on, boys. All right, get him to the center of the ring. Entertain the people. Going back. Mansour slips. His foot stepped outside of the ring. Gets back inside. The 2 of them clutch. A left, a right knee going after him. Wolno, a right knee once again coming after him by Mansour. Mansour trying to hold on to him. Get him up. The referee was trying to see whether or not he was holding against the ring right there. Couldn't see because he almost leaned out of the ring to lunge at it. Going after it. Wolno holds on to him, lost his balance, went down, gets back up very quick, very agile. Mansour says, okay, now I'm ready. Let's go. A right kick going up high in the shoulder area. Wolno takes him in the corner. A left knee, again a left knee. Trying to go after him again. Couldn't get a hold of the left knee once again.
Getting those last points in before the round is.
Oh, that's what they need. Going after him. A right jab. A left knee by Wolno after Mansour. Mansour's trying to do the leg takedown once again. A right knee by Wolno after Mansour. A left knee. Going after him. A right knee to the midsection by Mansour. A left knee up to the thigh area. Going after him. Referee gets in and punches him out again to separate, guys. Let's go. Stay in the middle and fight clean. Oh, a high kick over the head.
Oh, swinging back fist on that.
Oh, I tell you, he wasn't going to hit anything in that one.
That would have been good if it connected.
If it connected, that would have been another Hail Mary. Going after him right there.
Oh,
Good.
nice midsection kicks.
Midsection kick by the left foot going after him there by Wolno after Mansour. Again, they get against the ropes. Separate, call by the referees, and the bell goes to end the fight and in round number 5 in this BC Super Welterweight Muay Thai title championship fight.
That was definitely a good fight. I was so excited.
No questions asked. All right, Bambi, we're going to go with you first.
Who do you think?
What do you think on this one?
Wolno all the way.
I've got 49-48 for Wolno. I saw it pretty close. I saw it a little closer probably than Bambi, but I definitely have Wolno winning it.
So I think Wolno from Parksville is the one that we're going to be looking to for the future for possible championship action down the road?
Yeah, like Kirk said, he's got it all. He's got his hands, his knees, his legs, everything is good. And when he gets a little older, he's going to be awesome.
Mentally strong, too.
The biggest thing that we've got to look at and be impressed with right now is waiting for the announcement is the overall physique of the 2 guys, but especially Wolno. But let's listen to the announcement.
Mark Wolno. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a split decision. Judge Bakey scores the bout 48-47 for Wolno. Judge Sternad scores the bout 50-46 for Munsar. Judge Cunningham scores the bout 49-48 for the new BC Super Welterweight title champion in the red corner, Mark Munsar.
That's surprising.
Joe Strand had almost every round given to Mansour, and I don't understand it. I personally like Joe as a friend, but I think he's a terrible, terrible judge.
We questioned that because
Early
from
on.
our vantage point, watch this. Let's take a look right now at the replay on this one.
I think Wolno controlled pretty much the whole fight. It was definitely close. They both did good, but I think Wolno took that one for sure.
I think he got ripped.
Yeah, me too. I think he was.
And
He deserved that one.
I personally feel that Joe should go back to school and learn how to judge. Joe, if you're going to watch us on TV, don't take it personal, buddy, but you got to watch the fight.
I expect to see Joe and Kirk in the center of the ring squaring off with gloves here in a minute. Yeah,
Two old men going at it might be interesting, huh?
Well, we questioned that, all three of us here, because we obviously saw it different, but we're not the judges and we're not the ones that get the final decision. So we do have a new championship for the BC Super Welterweight. And we are about to get underway for bout number 9. And this again will be 5 rounds of a 2-minute duration.
And now, your principals for 5 rounds of Muay Thai. In the red corner, fighting out of the Gold Lion Thai Boxing Center, trained by master Muay Thai instructor Songlit Thing Song, standing 5'9", weighing 145 pounds, with a formidable record of 7-1. One of those coming by way of knockout, Mark Brackenberg. Standing across the ring in the blue corner, coming to us all the way from Toronto, Ontario, he's trained by Siam #1 Thai Boxing, standing 5'9", tipping the scales at 150 pounds with a record of 5-3, 2 of those by knockout, Paul Singh Minha. 5 rounds of Muay Thai.
5 rounds of Muay Thai, and these guys are going to show their best out here.
Right now,
no
once
questions asked.
Doing their Y cruise.
I tell you, the one thing I'm really impressed with, and I have to say it just because he's in front of me right now, I don't want him beating me up. I'm impressed with the officiating, the referee, with what we've seen for the second half. I'm really impressed with how agile he is in. If the fighters fall, he holds them up, Kurt.
That's the way they train to referee in Thailand. They want you on the spot, and if the fighters are starting to fall, as long as it's not from a punch, if they're falling when they're in a clinch, the referee is taught to catch their head so they don't hurt themselves. So, well, and he's very quick at doing it.
He's very quick. He went in there once. He actually talked to both fighters in the last round and said, look, don't go throwing punches. And he pointed to his nose, you're going to hit me in the beak here. Stay out.
And John's not one you want to hit because he'll hit back.
Yeah, he probably would. He's got the upper hand, no doubt. All right, away we go right now. And the fight, this one is about to get underway. This is bout number 9, 5 rounds, 2-minute duration. As I said earlier on, in the red corner, you're going to have Brackenberry, and Paul Singh Minha will be in the blue corner.
I think I'll just go with calling him Paul.
All right. Brackenberry and Minha come down. Minha comes down with a low kick to the back of the leg, going after him. Brackenberry comes back with a left kick to the midsection, going down, trying to protect himself into the midsection area. Watch, solid kick, but a big takedown right there.
Kicking underneath his leg.
He
when
got
Paul
him.
throws a kick, Mark's coming underneath and knocking him off balance. I've been teaching that to Bambi lately. It's a good technique.
It's a good move.
Well, there's a good move right there, because in that situation, boy, it sure paid off, Bambi.
Yeah, it does, and it's impressive to the judges, too.
Very impressive, especially when you have a takedown like that. Boy, that works in your favor. All right, going down, just trying to get the hands up. They've got to block them anytime they can, but they use their feet predominant right now. Big left kick by Brackenberry up to the head. Going after Minha. Minha holding on.
I think he's a little bit hurt.
He is. He appears to be stunned on that punch right there. That
was
caught
a strong flurry by Brackenberry.
Was it ever? That was very strong right there. Brackenberry in the corner. Minha trying to take it to him with a left kick to the midsection there by the knee. Going back after him, a left kick. Oh, a high kick by Brackenberry up to the side of the head of Minha. Minha takes a swing and a miss, almost nailed the referee. That was a Hail Mary one right there. I could feel the wind tunnel going by him. In close. Brackenberry
good body shot, but good body shot.
Solid body shots once again. Brackenberry's just staying. He's continuing. Nothing wrong with that at all. Going right after him. Oh, Minha got him in that one with the right foot. Minha still got him. In Brackenbury, clutching, going. They're trying to get close so that they can't throw a knee in the midsection there. Bambi going after him. Bambi doesn't want to get caught like these guys. Oh, he slipped. Minha appeared to lose his balance going after him. Minha, Kirk appears to have lost his composure somewhat.
I think that Mark's completely outclassing him, and I think Paul knows it right now. I think Paul's got to do something drastic. A Hail Mary shot or something, because he's just getting outclassed by Mark.
All right, let's go and listen into the corner.
Sit down.
That's Paul Minha right there.
No, yeah, you better okay. Don't worry. He's tired already. Okay?
See?
Pretty good.
There's Mark Brackenbury.
The only thing I can see wrong with Mark is it looks like he needs to get a little bit of sun there.
All right, let's take a look at this one once again. All right, watch this one, Bambi.
This looks like Mark's flurry, and that was impressive. He hit him uppercut, kick, punch, everything. Paul took it pretty good, though. He kept his composure.
Mark doesn't have a lot of weaknesses.
All right, round number 2 underway here, bout number 9. Brackenbury taking it to Minha. Once again, Brackenbury throws a right hand, good uppercut, trying to hold on to it, get him off balance. Oh, throws a right knee as Brackenbury tries to get a hold of Minha, just holding on. Just clutching, saying, nope, can't hold on and clutch. Let's get going. No questions asked. Oh!
He threw the combination, stepped off to the side, and caught him with the roundhouse kick. This is what I teach my fighters every day in the gym.
Oh,
angles,
man,
angles,
oh, man.
angles.
I think he's still looking for the truck that hit him right there.
He definitely had the angles on that when that kick was so powerful, so perfectly placed.
In fact, I hit Bambi with a combination like that a couple nights ago, didn't I?
Yesterday you got me with that right in the neck.
All right, let's take a look at this one because Minha is still struggling. Watch this one, Bambi, Kirk.
Steps off to the side, and here it comes in.
Oh, that was so perfectly placed.
Placed, perfect, well placed right there. But clearly from the outset, as we talked earlier on, I think from all of us that Brackenbury clearly outclassed Minha in what we watched.
No doubt about it. I mean, I think Paul was out there to fight. He's just outclassed.
We have the official time. The referee calls a halt to the match. At 22 seconds of the second round, the winner by knockout, Mark Brackenbury.
Well, I train pretty good. I got a best trainer and went hard. My trainer always tells me to be first, not wait too long. The guy gonna hurt you, right? Just get him first. And he tagged me with some leg kicks. He had strong kicks, so I thought, I better just go hard, and worked out. I hurt him with a punch, I think, and I don't know how well the kick landed. I'll have to see it on tape. But the punch first, I think, hurt him.
Well, we're getting set in the ring. We're going to take a little bit of a timeout and come back with more from this event right after this timeout.
Hi there, I'm Fiona Forbes, and that is Michael Eckford. We're your hosts for Daytime. So why not grab a coffee and tune in? You never know what's going to happen. Join us Monday through Friday live at 10 a.m. on Rogers Community Television.
What's going to happen to Vancouver real estate now?
We see a fairly sluggish market next year ahead.
Line 1, your call.
And you probably want to talk about your bridge, don't you?
The only time I want a bigger bridge is when I drive over it.
You'd be surprised. Ingram.
In the future, you will access every form of entertainment whenever you wish, and do so with ease and simplicity.
They tell us the future will be wonderful. But who, we ask, will make it practical? Right now, a group of companies you know is working together to build a more practical future. This sign is how you'll know them.
Ladies and gentlemen, your main event of the evening. 5 rounds of Muay Thai for the North American Cruiserweight Championship title. Introducing your principals in the red corner, coming to us from Seattle, Muay Thai USA, standing 6'4", tipping the scales at 188 pounds, with an impressive record of 5-3, one of those by knockout. Ladies and gentlemen, Sean Bigfoot Reynolds. His adversary in the blue corner, coming to us from Parksville Kickboxing, standing 5'10", weighing 185 pounds, with an impressive record of 4-1. He's the WKA Western Canada champion. Ladies and gentlemen, Adam Hay. And this is for the North American Cruiserweight Championship title, 5 rounds of Muay Thai.
This event coming up is going to be the championship round, bout number 10. 5 2-minute rounds featuring Sean McReynolds from Seattle and Adam Hay from Parksville. And of course, sitting here talking to Bambi. Bambi's very partial. Who are you voting for, Bambi?
I'm voting for Sean. He works out at our gym too, and I've seen him train every day. And he's an awesome fighter, and I love to watch him fight.
Kirk, is this one of yours?
I know this is going to be good.
I just help manage these fighters, but they're trained by Bert Forder. And I have a feeling that, like I said earlier on, that this is going to be an interesting fight because Adam is an excellent boxer and Sean is excellent at kicking and kneeing. So I think it's going to be rather interesting, and I really doubt whether it's going to go the distance, but we're going to wait and see, aren't we?
Well, with this event here, this is the North American Cruiserweight Muay Thai title championship. The one thing that Bambi was making mention of just a few seconds ago to you, Kirk, was the fact that Sean's gloves, from her point of view, which are the red gloves, appear to be a little bit smaller than Adam's gloves. Is there a reason for that?
Well, I think there's just been a mix-up by the glove man because they're always supposed to not only be the same size, but the same brand, and you've got 2 different brands. My guess is Sean's wearing 10-ounce gloves that are Thai style, which are a small, and Adam's got on, it looks like, to be 12-ounce gloves. And that's a big advantage.
Why would he go into a ring with smaller gloves?
Like I said, it's just obviously the question you'd want to ask is why would he go in with bigger gloves? Sean would love to go in with small gloves. So the question would be, why is Adam's corner not picking up on the obvious that Bambi picked up on, in that Sean has smaller gloves on? And it does make a difference. That's 2 ounces, make a difference.
Doesn't sound like much, but it definitely is.
Bambi's fights in Japan, she fights in 6-ounce gloves, so she'll tell you there's a big difference between 6-ounce, 8-ounce, and 10-ounce.
And of course, they're getting instruction from the referee. Now again, we've got a different referee, but the referee that did the previous bouts is one of the trainers in this event, is he not?
Yeah, that's why he's obviously not able to referee, because he's one of the coaches. He's not the head coach, but he's one of the trainers.
Okay, final instruction. We watched this before. Away we go with the final main event here. Bout number 10 about to get underway. The North American Cruiserweight Muay Thai title championship between Sean McReynolds from Seattle and Adam Hay from Parksville.
We'll see if all the sparring Sean did with the world heavyweight champ Maurice Smith has paid off.
All right, McReynolds in the red corner. Adam Hay in the blue corner. As they come together, touch gloves, referee indicates, let's go! Final championship underway, round number 10, about number 10, about to start. Hey, taking it to McReynolds. McReynolds
got a little
against
low
the
kick
rope.
there.
Little bit of a low one. Okay, they touch gloves once again. Hey, against the rope, just in front of his prize, a midsection kick going after McReynolds. McReynolds holding on.
Sean's got to get his chin down.
Hey, taking it to him, holding right on, trying to get the right leg inside. McReynolds just swinging just that air right there, never made any contact with anything. Hey, standing his ground, takes a high kick and hit him on the side of the head, going after him.
Nice D's by Sean.
That's one thing about Sean. He's got really long legs. He can kick anybody in the head.
Well, he's tall. He's so tall, and the long legs really clearly help him.
6'4" and a half. That's a lot of leg.
And the height as well as the long reach really work in your favor.
Yeah,
and of course, the counterpart, Adam Hay, is not that tall of an individual. Going back after McReynolds, going after Hay. Hay's trying to get a good shot, trying to get to the inside. A right and a left, a miss there. A left kick by McReynolds. McReynolds going after a low left kick once again. Hay coming after him with an inside roundhouse, going after him. Hay looks left and a right, followed by McReynolds going in from Hay, takes him in the corner. The two of them.
Two good solid knees scored by McReynolds.
Solid ones. And they're working hard. Hay is getting a little bit of direction from his corner. If whether or not he's listening is another whole complete story. Hay's going back, pushes off, looks. Solid kick by McReynolds up in the midsection. McReynolds coming down with a right kick once again, going against Hay. Oh, a left one blocked up high. And again, that was blocked. The low one that was blocked. And inside, good kick there by McReynolds going on Hay. A left kick by Hay going after him. Again, a kick by McReynolds to the side of Hay going after him. A good kick right there, a swing. McReynolds clearly looks like he's dominating this right now, but Hay's coming back after him. Hay is blocking everything that's going after him. Trying to get a hold of him. McReynolds holding on, as is Hay. Going to separate on the
Excellent
bell.
round. I was impressed with. I think that Sean fought a good, smart round there, and I think all that training with Marie Smith helped off. But
it did, but in fairness to both of them playing a little bit cautious out there right now. But right now, I think while talking about cautious, we're going to go into one of the corners and listen to what the training staff's saying to him.
Okay. Kick him with the leg kick, go back to the hands. Okay, what are you sitting back for? Okay, come on harder.
I think Adam's got to open up with some more boxing here, because that's the only thing that he's going to have in his favor when fighting against Sean.
All right, let's take a look at the replay on this one. Here's the kick right there going up. It was blocked going after him.
As Kirk said, Sean is absolutely, he's so good with his kicks, and since he has long legs, it's way in his favor.
He is, he's good with his kicks,
and
but
he's
Adam,
smart with them.
Adam Hay appears to be very quick going back after him, and the one thing that I can see anyway is that Hay is blocking the punches or the kicks as much as he can.
Yeah, he's got good defense.
It appears that he can almost read what McReynolds is going to do to him as Sean goes after him.
Which is really smart.
It is. Okay, Hay takes a swing by the right, then the left misses, connects with the right on the side of the jaw. Going back, oh, a good kick. Right kick by McReynolds going after Hay. Hay, a low kick, a right, a left, a right, and again, going back after him. A swing with the left, misses up with the left knee by McReynolds going after Hay in the midsection. They touch gloves, they're going back after it. Okay, McReynolds coming in close. A low kick there by the left foot by Hay. Hay playing it very cautious right now. A right kick by McReynolds. McReynolds going in close. The left knee by Hay. Hay looks, stays back. Oh, a solid right foot to the side of Hay. That left kick was partially blocked. A right kick once again to the side. You can hear the smack there. And McReynolds lost his balance. Just lost his balance. Sheer footing. As we talked earlier on about the slipperiness of this tarp that's out there on the mat. Okay, a referee's going over, making sure that Sean McReynolds from Seattle is okay to carry on with this round number 2. Going after him, touch gloves, carry on for the championship for the North American Cruiserweight Muay Thai title. Going after him, a swing, a left-handed swing.
Sean scored big with a right hand there.
He did, he caught with the right, but a swing by a left, a solid right there that connected by Hay. Going back, the left was blocked. Going after him, a right swing by Hay, and that was missed. Hay goes back, tries to get in close. A left kick, going after a left kick. Once again by McReynolds, that missed him, going after him. Swinging, Hay tries to go low with the kicks to McReynolds. McReynolds connects with a right hand to the side of the head of Hay. Hay coming in, he blocks another right hand that connected to Hay. Hay going after him, he ducks, swings with the left, misses on that one. Another connect with the right hand, going after McReynolds. McReynolds is connecting and everything he's throwing right now. Hay's ducking, trying to get out of the way. Low left kick by Hay going after McReynolds. Hit him on the lower part of the foot right there.
Nice right hand.
Nice right hand by McReynolds going after Hay in midsection one. Another one going after him, trying to count everything he can right now. They're against the ropes. The referee is pushing them off, and the bell goes to end round number 2 in this bout number 10.
From the looks on their faces, it looks like Sean's got a little more energy. He's got a little more in him than Adam, but then I guess we'll see in the coming rounds.
All right, there you can see Sean's corner. Let's go into it.
Hands in the balance here. Cheering on.
Not a lot of talking being done in the corner right there.
Okay. When you throw that right hand.
All right, watch this. Here's the replay on this one, Kurt.
That was an excellent right hand. That got him.
Caught him wobbling, but what happened after McReynolds hit Hay? Hay come back and he ducked. He went underneath his arm so he wouldn't be caught with another solid right hand.
And then he got, after, if they'd kept going on the replay, if I remember, Sean hit him with 2 good knees after that. I think that right now, Hay has to be aggressive with his boxing. He's just got to come after Sean. That's the only chance he's got at this point.
Well, he appears to be a solid boxer from what we've seen, but McReynolds clearly has the height advantage.
Yeah, and he's using it well. He's using it well to actually outbox. Adam.
That's true. That's true. He's really taking it to him, but Hay is coming down. He's a little more aggressive in round number 3 right now. He's coming, a solid right hand by McReynolds going after him, followed by a right foot, a left foot kick by McReynolds going after Hay. Hay's looking, a right kick by McReynolds. McReynolds again, a right kick up high off the shoulder of Hay. Big kick in the side of the head right there. A left low kick by McReynolds, again a left low kick. Hay is trying to get inside and throw a solid punch, not having much luck, but he finally connected one there with a right hand, going after it. McReynolds got KO'd right there, big time, just hitting the jaw by the right hand of McReynolds. McReynolds hit him with the left, followed by a right again. Retaliatory right hand, caught him with the left swing and kick. Got him against the ropes. Hayes just pushing himself out, trying to hold on. The referee says, nope, back off. McReynolds appeared to be questioned that somewhat right there by what the referee said. But they both back off, touch gloves, away we go again. Let's get going. Okay, a right, a left kick by both fighters going after it. They're against the ropes. A left hand, a right hand going by McReynolds. McReynolds is caught by a left hand by Hay. Looked a little bit stunned by that one. McReynolds is being a little bit tentative going against the rope there. Hay appeared to have stunned him with that one blow. But from what we've seen McReynolds, he'll come back.
McReynolds ties up well when he gets hurt, and then he knees.
He does. He holds on, he clutches and grabs, but he goes after him. Gets inside with a knee right there. There you can see 2 solid knees going right back after him. Referee's saying, okay, let's separate. Let's do it all again. Going back.
Hayes' leg kicks are really working because you can see the marks on Sean's legs already.
That's right. They're hurting.
For as good as Sean's kicks are, so are Hayes.
That's right. They're countering with each other's kicks. Big, solid kicks, and they're both countering. They're stinging each other. Going in, throwing him. Hay gets him against the ropes, trying to punch his way out of it. McReynolds is holding on. This one comes up. McReynolds with a knee going to the side of the head area. Hay holding on, trying to punch his way out of it. McReynolds throws a right hand, a left followed by a right. Oh, another solid right followed by a left. Big contact right there. Solid punch right there. The round has come to an end. It's tough to hear that bell out here with the noise in the crowd.
I didn't even hear a bell. I saw a stool going in and I heard no bell.
I saw the stool the same as you, and I saw the referee saying that's it, but I didn't hear a bell either. That's tough to hear.
Well, I got Sean pitching a shutout right now. I've got him winning all 3 rounds. I'm not saying that Adam is out of it, but Sean has been definitely doing the scoring.
Okay, let's take a look at the replay right here and see how it goes.
That was a good hook. Hay blocked it kind of, but still
a good hook
connected
combination. He's
head.
leading with the left. He's following through and finishing off with the right. But after he connects with the right, he's coming back with either the left or the right knee to finish him off.
That's right.
And he's, as we talked earlier on, the agility of these athletes, especially with what we're seeing from McReynolds out there, very athlete, tall, and he's using his height to his advantage.
He's fighting a smart fight. His corner's telling him what to do, and he's listening.
Well, when you get to this level, you better listen to your corner, and you're not going to be here. All right, they come out. Center things out. High left kick going by McReynolds after Hay. Hay partially blocked it. A low right kick by McReynolds. Hay is jumping, charging at him. You can feel the perspiration coming right off them out here. Hay takes him into the corner. McReynolds pushes off. They're kicking. Solid right hand kick going after him. Hay leads into it. Couldn't get a hold of him. Gets him against the rope. Hay just pushes McReynolds off. McReynolds going to go back after him. A low kick by the right foot. Hay kicks back with the left foot, trying to get after him. Comes in a right, solid right once again. Hay retaliates with the right, coming back after him. Looks, setting it down, let's get a lead. Throws the left foot at him, kicks him a line behind the calf, trying to get a hold of him, sent him off balance, couldn't get a hold of it. The stability and the height of McReynolds is really working in his favor right now. Hay goes to a midsection, he takes the kick, coming in there. McReynolds throws the punch, they clutch, they get against the ropes. The referee's watching him, comes in with a right knee, jars that one off. The two of them tag, go down against the mat, and the two of them get up. That's dangerous because that's a situation where somebody could get seriously hurt going down and hitting the mat as hard as they do. All right, let's look. The two of them getting set once again. Coming out. Kickoff there with the left foot of Hay. Hay goes after him, tries the low kick once again with the left foot, lunges forward with the left. Good jab right there on the lead forward hand by Hay. Hay comes back, a left, the right, comes up with a right knee by McReynolds. McReynolds looking, trying to settle things down. Work. A left kick right there, but to no avail by Hay as Hay takes the punch. Hay looking right now. Hay's got his work cut out for him there for the remainder of this bout as he's going to take it to McReynolds. McReynolds not backing off. Solid right-hand punch going to the jaw of Hay. Hay looks, he took that one off the jaw, going back after him. A solid left, connected him on the side of the head, and that one just missed. Hay happened to duck it out. Low kick by the left foot into the inside thigh. Harry of Hay. Hay takes that one. Good kick right there, going back after him. Hay comes back, leads with the right, and McReynolds misses with the left. Going back, the two of them punch, they touch. The two gloves going back after it. The round comes to an end. Good round once again.
That was an exciting round.
How did you see that round, Bambi?
I think Hay did a lot better in that round.
So you're going to give that round to Hay?
Okay.
What would you do, Kirk? Give that one to Hay or call it a draw?
I still think that Sean, and I'm not being prejudiced here. I'm looking at it as a.
It sounds like it, but it sounds like it. All right, we're gonna take a look at the replay on this one. There was the head kick.
See, Sean is more versatile, so that's how he's doing the scoring.
All right, there you can see a high kick
and this
right
is
there.
Thai boxing, and Sean's doing the knee, and you just gotta. That's just the way it is.
Okay, this is McReynolds' corner right there.
It's all come down to this.
Maybe we'll see a knockout in this round.
There is Adam Hayes' corner.
Adam's got to do something drastic this round.
All right, round number 5 underway, the final round. All the marbles on the line right now. McReynolds gives a good kick. Hay takes it. Hay comes back, tries to lead with a left-hand punch. Couldn't get a hold of him. Another solid left, connects with a right. Good move by Hay. Hay connects with an inside right or left. Hay's got a punch. Hay hurt him with that one. Keep it up. He's got to keep going if he's going to go. Hay knows what he's doing. A solid left. Oh, Hay just hammered him right there. McReynolds is on the line. He's going against the ropes. Hay, come back. Good solid one. Hayes got to get inside and clutch right now so he can get another inside jab and a good free one. A left kick by McReynolds going after Hay against the ropes. Hayes holding on. Gets him loose. A right foot kick up there by McReynolds. Right hand punch followed by a solid left by Hay going after McReynolds. McReynolds ducks. He comes in. He tries to get his gloves up to block them. Couldn't get a hold of it. Going back after it. McReynolds comes in with a left, but stopped him. Hit Hay on the back of the head. Hay goes in with a feeble left hand, just punches and pushes him off. Real feeble attempt to throw one, but couldn't get a hold of it. Hay, McReynolds both against the ropes right there, trying to get a hold of it.
He's going to be aggressive now, or his fight's going to get away from him.
Yeah, but he has to because it might be a little bit too much too late. Hay comes in with a right hand, connects that on the jaw. McReynolds throws a left kick, tries to the midsection, couldn't get a hold of it. Hay is coming back after him, tries a punch. McReynolds looks like he's on the line. That hurt him right there. McReynolds, you talk about stinging him. McReynolds just threw him down, Bambi.
So that's something he needed. That was really impressive to the judges because he's taking some hard hits in this round.
The other thing is that he had to do that to give himself a little bit of breathing time.
Yeah, he did. That was very smart.
Resting move. That's
nice
good.
Job.
Solid move right there.
Hayes definitely showing his boxing skills in this round.
He is. McReynolds is taking it right to him right now. McReynolds has him against the ropes. A left knee, a right knee by McReynolds going after him. Hayes trying to retaliate, going back. Hay looks. McReynolds throws the punch, misses, going after him. Swinging a miss with the right hand by Hay. Hay couldn't get a hold of him. Hay comes in. He's got to get something going right now. 40 seconds left in round number 5. Hay comes down. I wasn't sure. I thought they said 40 seconds left, and all of a sudden I heard the bell.
Guess well, the end of that
I gave Adam that round, but I still have Sean ahead by at least 3 rounds, and we're just have to see what the judges have to say here.
Well, that caught us off guard because I actually thought I heard the ring announcer say 40 seconds. Is that not right, Bambi?
That happens.
Boy, oh boy, sure caught us off guard here.
Yeah, it did, but that was a good round. That was really exciting. And
well, I know
congrats
you
to
were
both
happy
of them.
when we heard the bell. You were saying, yes, that's the fastest 40 seconds I've ever heard. I'm glad it went by quick.
I wish my rounds went like that.
All right, what are you going to do?
Sean all the way.
Kirk, are you going to give this one to Sean all the way? You're going to give it 4 and 1.
I'm giving it a 4 and 1. Yeah.
Definitely his fight.
All right, Bambi's saying unanimous decision. I go 4 and 1 for Sean over Adam Hay from Parksville. We'll wait for the official announcement here by a ring announcer.
Yeah, we're not always right.
No, well, we called one
No,
earlier on. We
I like to
questioned
consider myself always right and everybody else is wrong. But my opinion doesn't really matter, I guess.
Well, we will see.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have the decision. Judge Bakey scores the bout 50-45. Judge Gong scores the bout 50-46. Judge Cunningham scores the bout 49-46. The winner and champion of North American Cruiserweight title, Adam Hay.
No way.
Well, you talk about a main turn of events, Bambi.
I don't know
Are you
was.
impressed, or are you just playing shocked like the rest of us in the building?
I don't know what to say. I got to put my jaw back up. That was
just
the worst call I've ever have seen.
Just amazes me. I'm surprised with this one. All right, we're going to take a look at the replay right now. We'll watch this one, Bambi.
Ladies and gentlemen, please come back. We have a correction in the scores.
I hope so.
Somebody mixed up the numbers.
Somebody mixed up the numbers. You talk about a change. Boy, oh boy. Boy, oh boy.
This is going to be a disappointment.
Sean Bigfoot McReynolds.
That's definitely the way I would call it, and I think everybody in the crowd would call it. Sean definitely controlled that one.
You talk about a surprise.
Talk about a disappointment for Hay, though. That's too bad. Because he definitely put up a fight. He did a great job.
Oh, it just caught us right off guard. Can't believe it happened like that. Just so quick, but they had to change it. At least they caught it now, Bambi, rather than catching it later, because if they caught it later, it would have been tougher.
Yeah, definitely, because, I mean, it's still...
All right, Bambi, we're going to take a look at a replay right now on this one. All right, look, there's where Hay come in, tried to follow it off, couldn't connect with him, just caught McReynolds off balance a little bit, but didn't work to his advantage. There's the kick once again. Now, look at what we're watching from McReynolds, how this is going.
Yeah, Hay definitely showed his boxing skills in the last couple of rounds, as Kirk mentioned, but McReynolds pulled it off all the way.
Congratulations, Sean, on your victory tonight. When the judges originally announced that the decision went to Adam Hay, how did you feel about that?
Oh, I thought I was going to cry. I was really disappointed.
Yeah, I could see the disappointment in your whole camp, and the people that were working down here at the booth, we all saw it as a 4-1, and we were real surprised, and we figured there must be some kind of a problem. What do you feel was the key to your victory tonight?
Well, I really thought it was going to be shape because I've been running every day, practicing every day, never missed a day at all. And I guess my kicks, I think I outscored him with kicks and definitely with knees. He did have a little bit better hands on me, but I've been training hands a lot. Every Tuesday we go to a boxing gym. I'd like to say thank you to Bumblebee for letting me come over there. And I'd like to thank Burt Porter. I think he's one of the greatest trainers around. I'd like to thank Marie Smith and Kirk Jensen, for allowing us to use our gym and giving us advice when we felt we needed it.
Okay, Sean, that's great. Once again, congratulations, and I think you're ready to turn pro, and we wish you good luck in the future. And back to you, Steve and Bambi.
Thanks very much, Kirk. Well, very, very impressive final 10th bout right there, and we're going to come back with our final thoughts right after this.
Information of all kinds will be yours to command, simplifying your world in ways once only dreamed of.
They tell us the future will be wonderful. But who, we ask, will make it practical? Right now, a group of companies you know is working together to build a more practical future. This sign is how you'll know them.
If a small group of people were deciding where spending cuts would happen in your community, would you want to know before it's too late? City Council coverage on Rogers Community Television. It's real, it's important, it's your life.
It's informational, inspirational, interactive and inviting, instructional, insightful, inclusive and informal, intuitive, instinctive, intimate and interesting. Ingram, in the morning.
Well, as the event draws to a conclusion, Bambi, very solid entertainment evening here. I know I'm going half-horsed just watching the event. I was very impressed with what we saw.
Yeah, it was so much fun. All of the fighters did a great job. They showed a lot of heart, a lot of courage, and they went and did their all, and I was very impressed.
Were you surprised with any bouts?
Oh, especially the last one. Like Sean said, he almost cried. I almost cried just sitting over there, and it had nothing to do with me because he definitely won that fight. And it sucks for Hay because he thought he got it and got the disappointment, but Sean definitely deserved it.
Yeah, no kidding. Kirk, we were talking about when we were down ringside there. We questioned the final one, but on a second highlight to that, I'm really pleased that they caught it and picked up on it before everybody left the building.
Yeah, I think it'd have been a shame for Sean to say like 10, 15 minutes afterwards, gotten the award and the title belt while everybody had gone. At least they caught it quick, and it does happen, and we're all human and make mistakes. And I thought Sean fought a great fight, and Adam was there to give his best, but Sean was a better one tonight.
Okay, now the sport is growing all the time. Every year it's getting bigger and better. It doesn't matter which country that we go to, the sport has continued to get better all the time. Where do you see it going from here, and where do you see it growing to?
Well, I think North America is really starting to take off now. The pay-per-view is picking it up because of Marie Smith and fighting in the United States. Canada, they get big crowds wherever their promotions go down here in British Columbia. And as Bambi will be fighting in Toronto in 3 weeks, they always sell out. It'll be an outdoor event. Worldwide, kickboxing has taken off like wildfire. And in Japan, they're drawing crowds of over 40,000 people to fight.
Well, there's no reason why it can't continue to grow here on an international level in Canada. And, we want to thank both of you from coming up. Kurt Jensen, I appreciate all the input, very colorful input, we should also add.
Oh, I had a great time. I want to thank Rogers TV, and I especially like to thank Master Sing Thong for putting on a great show.
Okay, well, it was fun. Kirk, all the best to you in the future. And Bambi Barticello, you've got some big events coming up. We want to wish you, very sincerely, wish you all the best in the future. And again, thanks for joining our broadcast location. All right. On behalf of Kurt and Bart, I want to thank everybody for coming up here and joining us. Hope you've enjoyed this event. Thanks for watching. If you don't play sport, at least be one. everybody, I'm Steve Erickson and welcome to Sportswave. We have a great show for you once again this month, and we're going to take a look back at some of the sporting events that happened in the month of September. We're going to take a look at the winning putt of Brandel Chambly, the winner of this year's Greater Vancouver Open. We'll also take a look at the Molson Vancouver Indy as it sported a new track alignment this year. Our Langley Little Leaguers came back from a once-in-a-lifetime experience, and we're going to take a look at the parade that was held in their honor. The Delta IceHawks are back for another season, playing at the Ladner Arena on Tuesday evenings. We're going to see how their season's progressing to date, and we're also going to talk to Chuck Ratcliffe with the Delta Orthopedic and Physiotherapy Clinic on Scott Road about the prevention of sports injuries. Speaking of injuries, we'll talk to a young man who has had the misfortune of receiving a devastating injury and find out what he has done to overcome his injury. And we'll also talk to Peter Sheldon with the BC Hockey Hall of Fame and find out how their induction ceremonies went and more about the Hockey Hall of Fame that took place in July. I would like to thank all the viewers at this time for offering their condolences and strong support for myself and my family. Mother sadly passed away September the 20th at Abbotsford, and for my father and the rest of my family, it's been a truly devastating experience. And again, I want to thank everybody for offering their condolences, something that truly hard to replace. And Mother, you're truly one of the good sports, and you will be missed. This year's GVO at the Northview Golf and Country Club is a great success once again this year. This stop on the PGA Tour is growing in popularity, and the players are finding out how truly beautiful Vancouver is. There is a group of people that are often forgotten when it comes to the PGA Tour event. They are the caddies.
Actually, I've been working in the clubhouse in the locker room for 3 years now, and that's how I initially got the caddy job. First off, I caddied for Billy Ray Brown the first year, and I've worked with Bill and the boys in the locker room all 3 years now.
You know, you've got something special this year that not a lot of people really, they think that it can be done, but you work with the caddies. You've got a real special thing, and I've been talking to some of the people up in the media tent. There is no other tour event around that does this. Can you maybe elaborate on it?
Yeah, I have a good buddy of mine. We call Hondo and Randog, like the friends of the caddies pretty well. When I first caddied for Billy Ray, I noticed that the caddies came to town and they were pretty unorganized and staying in different places, and so we got together and started putting hotels together and transportation. This year was just a little bit more organized than the previous years. A friend of mine, Dave LaRue, owns the Oasis Hotel in Surrey. He gave them a great rate on rooms. Another friend of mine, James Aulick from Bowen Island Breweries, left some beer in a hospitality suite for them to nip into once in a while. Randog put together all the transportation for the caddies to bring them back and forth to the course. We've got about 30 to 40 guys staying there, and they're quite excited because nobody really puts something together for them. It's usually always the players, and the caddies are left out in the cold. And we have a pretty good time. We're showing them a little bit of good old Canadian hospitality.
Yeah, because that's what we've seen in the past. We've seen an event finish, the caddies go one way, you know, the golfers go another way, and they're just sort of separate entities right there. But now, with them working together, this is a big step because they're what I call the unsung heroes. They really don't get the recognition they deserve.
Well, all they ever end up with is a little bit of fun with Randog and me and the flag from the 18th pen.
PGA Tour veteran Payne Stewart looked like he would take the championship early in the final round, but Brandel Chambly, who has never won a championship before, was giving Payne a run for his money. On the 18th hole, Brandel Chambly calmly made a 36-foot birdie putt to take the third annual GVO championship at -19, 3 strokes ahead of Payne Stewart. Brandel took home $360,000, while Payne Stewart took home $216,000. This year's Molson Indy has changed a bit from recent years. A new track alignment was implemented to produce a very tight road course. All the drivers thought this new course would allow for more passing and high straightaway speed. But as we found out later, the opposite happened. After the race was finished, the drivers had only bad things to say about this course. There were no areas to pass at all. It was basically a follow-the-leader race. In the end, pole sitter Daria Franchitti captured his second straight kart race after taking the checkered flag in Sunday's race, beating out Michael Andretti. He took the lead from Andretti with 7 laps to go.
Let's meet our winning driver of the 9th annual Molson Indy Vancouver, his first win at Vancouver, his second win in 1998. From the pole and from Team Cool Green, please welcome Dario Franchitti. Once again, John Barnett will present the trophy, emblematic of the championship here in Vancouver. Dario, to the microphone. Jimmy Vassar.
Alex Zanardi, who finished 4th in the race, captured his second consecutive kart championship by winning the PPG Cup. Our Langley Little Leaguers, Canadian champions, had an unforgettable summer. After winning the Canadian Championship in Glacier Bay, Nova Scotia, they went on to the mecca of Little League baseball in Williamsport, Pennsylvania. When you say dreams can come true, they truly did for these 14 boys and 4 coaches. This was indeed an historic moment for these boys as they came just 1 run away from playing in the final championship game for the 1998 Little League World Series. They were defeated by Japan 3-2. Japan then went on to the finals to play the U.S. and eventually lost. To honor this great accomplishment, Langley held a welcome home parade in downtown Langley, which honored not only the Langley Little Leaguers, but all children involved in baseball.
While you may feel some disappointment after your loss to Japan, you have accomplished something that very few athletes can ever experience. You wore the name Canada across your jersey very proudly, and you captured the excitement and imagination of our entire country, and you should be congratulated for that. I think wearing Canada across your jersey, we wore Canada very proudly, but beneath that jersey was our other jersey that said Langley across the front of it. And these boys represented your community as well as he possibly could have.
Brad Bowen is back for his second season as head coach with the Delta Ice Sox, and he talks to us about how the season's going to date.
Pick him up, Brad, pick him up! There's a nice play, there's a nice play. You got him beat, you got him beat. Chris, Victor, when there's no forecheck like that and they're on a change, we're gonna send it forward up here at the red line. Quickly turn and hit this guy right away, and then we'll get it deep and we'll catch him, okay?
This year so far we started off pretty well. We have a much younger team than last year. A lot of 16, a lot of 17-year-olds. We have 6 returning players, plus a goaltender in Tyler Uverman. Kyle Marinick is back, and Nathan McIntosh, as well as Jeff Heather and Willie Fulcher, and then Dan Levangie and Brandon Campbell. So they're going to core or anchor our team this year, and the rest of the boys are all nice young bucks, eager to learn. Brand new, eager to learn, and ready to make that jump to the next level.
Let's quickly go back to last year. How did your season end last year?
Last year we finished 3rd overall in the regular season, behind Abbotsford and Ridge Meadows, and then managed to go to the finals and lost to Ridge Meadows in the finals in 4 games. So
not too bad.
Not too bad for a first year. Having said that, Ridge Meadows went on to win the national championship, top team in the country, and I think last year's team. We were almost 500 against them, so it says a lot for our boys last year. They had to have been close to the top team, one of the top teams in the country, and that's what we were told by the boys in Ridge Meadows, and we're ready to take the next step and go a little bit further this year.
So you said you had 6 returning players. Tell me about the players that left.
Ryan Brown went to Boston on a scholarship to a Division II university. Brendan West went to Europe to play pro. Gavin Campbell is retired. Same with John Campbell, or John Summers. Victor Semenoff went to University of Alberta. He's going to go there and is playing over there. Joe Hemsworth is retired due to injury, had too many concussion problems, so can't have him back. The rest of the boys, either through age or different interests, have moved on. Brett Maurer is up with Surrey, as well as Sean Metherall, so they're in Surrey right now playing with the Eagles. So we've had a few guys move on to higher levels, and others just hang up the skates, which this team's all about, is trying to get guys onto the next step.
With the new people that you've got this season, where did you scout them from? Where did you recruit them from?
We picked up a couple of kids from Notre Dame, Greg Audie and Tyler Dufour, who played with the midget AAA team back in Saskatchewan. A lot of local kids from North Delta, Jamie Colburn, Brian Bradley, CJ Young. All three played on the midget AAA team there in North Delta, as well as Jay Batchelor and Neil Massey, who played on the Bantam AAA team in North Delta. Matt White, a local kid playing for South Delta's midget AAA team.
So a good local representation here.
Well,
that's what you want.
That's what we want. You know, if there's a kid who has the same ability from this area or another area, obviously we're going to take the local kid and give him a first crack or first opportunity to do well in this community. So North Delta has a very strong program, a minor hockey program, at least in the 1980s and 81s, and Matt White has done really well so far for us. It's 2 games.
Tell me about your training facility here. We're at Tilbury Ice on the corner of River Road and 76.
Here, the Ice Hawks practice here twice a week. We use this facility as their training center, as their headquarters. This year we put a brand new fitness center upstairs.
So you got the boys working out now?
Yeah, they're supposed to. We're giving them some time off. We had a rough training camp, so we've given them a couple months or weeks off, and they'll hit that training facility this week. And that facility is open to minor hockey clubs. We'll put them on the same program that the Ice Hawks are.
Do they have to rent that fitness, or to use the fitness center?
Our boys don't, but
minor hockey wants to, a midget team wants to go in.
Yes, Bantam Bees this year are going to be training out of there. We use Sean Newman, our strength and conditioning coach, who works very closely with Peter Twist. He will put any minor hockey group on a program, a 2 or 3 day program. It's a flat fee for that minor hockey group. It's no different than renting the ice. They can rent a block of an hour, you know, a couple times a week and be put through a program and get in better shape, which is probably what at least those Bantam and midget AAA teams should be doing to get ready to make that step for ourselves. Home games are at the Ladner Leisure Center every Tuesday night at 7:45. They've done a great job, you know, maintaining that place and providing us a good opportunity to play. We'll play there every Tuesday this week again this year, and we'll go from there.
Ladner resident Peter Sheldon is one of the directors of the BC Hockey Hall of Fame located in Penticton. In July this year, they had the induction ceremonies of several great athletes as well as some of the teams. And Peter talks to us about the tradition of inducting BC-born hockey players. Joining us is Peter Sheldon, one of the directors of the BC Hockey Hall of Fame. Peter, the goals is to honor the past, present, and future of the game. Can you tell us about the induction ceremonies?
Well, I can, Steve. We have a selection committee based on high-profile sports personalities, such as Darcy Rhoda, Jimmy Robson, and it goes through a voting process.
Where is the BC Hockey Hall of Fame Society located?
It's in Penticton, Steve.
And why is that?
Well, it's in basically the center of the province, and we wanted it there, you know, based on a very rich hockey history. Because of the 1955 Penticton Vs, and as I said, there's a very rich history surrounding the city of Penticton.
How does the Hockey Hall of Fame raise money for funding purposes?
Well, we partner with different charity events throughout the province, things like the Andy Moog Charity Golf Tournament, and many others.
Peter, on July 2nd this year in Penticton, you had a real exciting event. You actually had the unveiling of the first Wall of Fame. Real exciting event for the Hall. Can you tell us a bit about it?
Well, absolutely. We we took an area, and through a lot of hard work by a lot of people, we put together a 30-foot wall of display cases where we actually honored all of our past and present inductees, and it was really wonderful to have everybody there, etc.
Who were some of the inductees at this year's major event?
Well, we actually inducted Ernie Gare Sr. We also inducted John Ferguson and Jim Robson.
Peter, with the induction of the athletes, is it open to Canadian athletes that play hockey?
Unfortunately not at this time, Steve.
So there is one exception to that?
Well, actually, they must be a BC-born athlete.
Okay, now besides hockey players that get inducted into the Hall, you actually induct teams as well.
Yes, Steve, that's right, and many people can remember the 1955 Penticton Vs with the Warwick brothers. They will probably actually remember the 1939 Kimberley Dynamiters, as well as the 1939 and 61 Trail Smoke Eaters.
A lot of hockey history there, really rich in tradition, especially for those areas.
Absolutely. It was just a real pleasure to see the likes of Seth Martin and a number of others just all sharing stories, and it was just a real happy time for all.
Peter, the first weekend in July every summer up in Penticton, you've got the real famous, as everybody knows, the Andy Moog Golf Tournament up there. You're involved with it. Can you tell us about that?
Well, we've actually partnered with that event now, Steve, for the last 5 years. It's really a great time for all of the Special Olympic kids that are in Penticton. They're all really getting involved, caddying for the players, and all of the players really get involved with what the tournament is all about. And we share revenues actually, and we bring up items to be auctioned off and share in that, and it's really an event that really means a lot to all, just to see their the kids and all of their happy faces, and it's really a good cause for all parties concerned.
Well, the bottom line is that the funding raised at these events, it does go to a very worthwhile organization.
Absolutely, and all of the guys are just really, really giving of their time. They bring their families, and it's usually, really nice and warm at that time of the year. So, the wives go, shopping. They have shopping trips planned and swimming for the kids, and it's just a good time.
Basically, they keep everybody involved. It is, as you were saying, a family event. Now, the one question that people want to know at home, is it difficult to get the professional athletes to give of their free time in the summertime? Because let's face it, nowadays it is a long hockey season.
Well, actually, for the Andy Moog, specifically, we've had a core group of players come every year in and year out, and like I said, once they've been at the event, word gets around, and it's really easy to see why the event is so successful.
And there is no doubt that the people that are involved, the different athletes now that are involved, continue to want to be involved in the future.
Absolutely. Both the Andy Moog and the Steve Tambellini Charity Golf Tournament up in Trail, of course, which has a very rich hockey history, and Steve with the Vancouver Canucks just really does a great job, and it's a good time for all up there, and a lot of money is raised for everybody.
Peter, I'm sure you have received many donations for the Hall of Fame.
Well, yeah, Steve, actually we have, and until we get the building in place, we've actually had to put some people on hold, and we have a lot of memorabilia and historical mementos in storage right now, and we know that eventually, this is going to be a dream that's going to be really come true. We're all working really hard, both myself, all of the other 11 directors, including our executive director, Scott Carter.
Peter, one of the questions that is obviously on the mind of the people at home right now watching, is there any consideration being given to having a wall of fame in our own Lower Mainland area?
Well, as a matter of fact, at last year's Andy Moog tournament, Mr. Brian Burke was a special guest, and he saw what was going on, and knows that it's a very worthwhile cause. And as we speak, you know, there are discussions going on with Orca Bay, so hopefully things will come to pass in that direction.
If you've ever been injured, you know how hard it is to recover. Brad Zanimski was in a devastating car accident just a few years ago. He has lost the use of his legs, but he hasn't lost the lust for life.
My brother and I were both in our first year at University of Northern British Columbia in Prince George, and we found out that weekend the weekend before midterms actually, that we had to drive to Saskatchewan for a funeral, and we drove out there, attended our grandfather's funeral, and drove back on a weekend with little or no sleep. And maybe, you know, we're about maybe 2 hours away from home, and my brother and I are both tired, but we just have a little bit of time to get to our exams, so we're pushing it, and we're both young guys and not too worried about you know, pushing the limit of fatigue. And it's my turn to drive, and you know, I fall asleep at the wheel, you know, because we've pushed ourselves so hard. And you know, I wake up as soon as the gravel, you know, the tire hits the gravel, and yank the wheel back. Of course, too late, and we kind of careen off this 60-meter cliff. I break my neck, and my brother was fortunately quite all right, and you know, it progressed from there. You know, hospital and intensive care, and on to rehab.
Yeah. And you're in a wheelchair now?
Yep. Yes, I'm in a wheelchair.
Now, what was your life like before that accident?
Well, before that, it was quite you know, adventurous, young, and youthful. I mean, I enjoyed a lot of adventure sports, climbing being the main one.
And there's a picture of you right there.
Yes, that would be me when I was 18, at the prime of you know, prime of my youthful climbing days.
And so now you're in a wheelchair, and a lot of people would say, well, this is it for me.
Mm-hmm. You know, when I was first in the hospital, thinking, oh my God, you know, I'm never going to climb again. But you know, as slowly as I put things back together and got back to school, you know, I thought, you know, wait a minute, maybe there's a possibility to return to my adventurous days, and that's what we're doing now.
But you haven't been doing all of this alone. You've had a lot of support, haven't you?
Oh, I mean, as soon as I started this project, my dad came on board and started building gear for me, and then we even went to society, BC Mobility Opportunity Society, and they supported it, and we helped us raise some funds. And you know, we've made a short documentary that's going to Banff Film Festival, and that continues to produce sponsorship. Cactus Club Restaurants gave us our first $1,000 that got us started, and Spree Ropes, which is a Canadian company, has donated a bunch of rope to us, which is super helpful.
Now, how do you climb a mountain when you're in a wheelchair? Tell me the logistics. How do you do it?
Well, climbing with a disability is a logistical nightmare, actually, because it's never been tried, and it's very, very time-consuming, and you know, there's a lot of details that have to be looked after. But basically, you build custom climbing gear from the ground up, and 99% of the time, nothing works. You keep the things that do work, and you know, you revise equipment, and you revise equipment, and you revise equipment, and it's a long process.
Now, is there anyone else doing the kinds of things that you're doing?
Well, there are a number of other disabled climbers, but there's no climber with my type of disability or my severity of disability doing anything like this, which is what makes it so unique.
Now, what is it about you that's made you say, I'm going to keep doing the things that I did, and I'm going to just keep pushing?
Well, I mean, everybody identifies with, you know, once you find something that you identify with, you know, in your life, you know, I want to be kind of an outdoorsy, rock climbing, adventurous type. And I identified with that, you know, in my younger days, and I want to keep that. I mean, out of all the things that, you know, I almost feel like I'm been reborn and I'm a different person, but, you know, the few things that I have retained are the ideas that I enjoy climbing, and I enjoy being out in nature and enjoying those kind of challenging, adventurous type sports, and I just want to continue with that.
So you didn't want the disability to turn you into a whole other kind of person?
Well, the disability forces, you know, lifestyle changes, but I'm not going to take my disability sitting down, if you mind the pun. But you know, it makes the challenges harder, but it also makes it that much more rewarding.
So what do you plan to do next? Do you have any goals?
Yes, we have a long-standing goal. Has always been to climb the Squamish Chief, which is 2,000 feet. 2,000 feet at each time I do a pull-up, I'm going up 2 inches at a time. So it's the inchworm ascent. And the gear's got to be right, and the gear's got to be comfortable. It's got to be safe, and everything's got to be, you know, right on the mark before we actually go up and try the whole thing. We were hoping to do it this summer, but you know, the harness proved to be slightly inadequate. But we still did an overnighter, which is, you know, far and away, you know, more difficult than what we did last year. So each year we progress and we learn from our mistakes, and we just continue with that. I'm a young guy, and I'm not going to, you know, let a few details get in the way of something this big. Since my accident, my friends and I have still been doing the things that we want to do. I've been skydiving, bungee jumping, water sliding. Basically, if we plan around my disability, it disappears, and I'm just another guy.
We're back at Delta Orthopedic and Physiotherapy Clinic here once again with Chuck. Chuck, thanks for having us back. And the focus, once again, we're going to talk about injuries to young athletes right now.
Yeah, we are, Steve. That's makes up a big part of our practice here, and we're happy to treat them, obviously, and also to pass on some of the ideas about prevention and how we can improve musculoskeletal health, not only now in the young years, but that lead up into the adulthood. This is Carrie McLeod, and Carrie's a dancer, a 17-year-old dancer who ballet is one of the dances she does, and she came to our clinic, I guess a month or two ago, Carrie, I think it was, and it was for predominantly low back pain, posterior pelvic pain, and hip pain. And what we're looking for is alignment of the low back, the pelvis, and the knee to come right over top of about the middle of the foot. If that doesn't happen, like right now, she's allowing her knee to stay inside. There's more force on the inside of the knee, the inside of the foot, front of the hip, and the low back. Well, Carly developed knee pain, and sort of ironically, it wasn't because of an injury. She just was playing soccer, and her knee started to hurt. And her parents brought her in for assessment, and we looked at the knee and found that there was some tenderness there. But the real problem didn't lie in the knee joint itself, but rather in the relative flexibility of her legs compared to her back. And when we look at her now doing this exercise, you can see clearly that her hamstrings aren't as flexible as you'd like to see at this age. Normally, you should get about 90 degrees. In other words, the leg should go straight up from at the hip joint, but Carly has about maybe 50 degrees there, 55 degrees there, and yet in the rest of her joints and muscles, she's quite flexible. So this one muscle is sticking out as being very tight, and the body will compensate to make up for that. And Matt is someone who actually did hurt himself playing. This is his second injury in 2 years. Both of them have been on the right ankle, unfortunately, precipitated by being kicked hard by another player inadvertently, and has stretched out the ligaments of his ankle. And typically, it's a common injury, but not often seen at this young age.
Now, could this be the simple fact that possibly the injury wasn't completely healed in the first place, which offset and forced him to re-injure?
Yeah, there was some damage done last year, and that didn't fully recover. When you stretch a ligament, it doesn't fully come back to the way it was always, and that was the case with Matt, and so he was a little easier to go over this time, I think. Lots of stretching, and if you notice your youngster complaining of pains, don't necessarily write it off as growing pains. It may be something that's transient. Wait a few days and see. But if it persists, and if you notice alignment abnormalities, things like the feet flattening where they weren't before, things like the knees coming inside of the feet, don't hesitate to come for a checkup and a review. So much can be done in prevention, and just like the dentists have done a great job with having us keep our teeth clean and preventing cavities, so too with the muscle system. A little bit of intervention now can do a lot of preventing injuries down the road.
Well, we hope you've enjoyed this edition of Sports Wave. As you can see, September has been a busy month going out covering these different events. If you have an event you would like us to cover, please call us, fax us, or email us. Sportswave, care of Delta Cable Television, and we will do our utmost to promote your event. Well, it's been a sad loss, as I said earlier on. Mother, this show has been for you. May you rest in peace. On behalf of Kevin Adlam, myself, if you don't play sport, at least be one.
Your Eye on Delta, DCTV, Channel 4.
I'm Megan Kurlick.
And I'm Bob McBride.
Welcome to The Right Gear.
We're going to show you what's new and innovative in the cycling world.
So stay tuned. It's a beautiful day today, perfect for a long ride.
We'll be taking out our road bikes today for a ride in the country roads here on the beautiful part of this area.
Although road bikes have been slightly less popular lately, they may be a sensible choice for you if you live inside a city or
When I first got into my Tiburon, it absolutely changed what I thought about Hyundai. It's very exciting to drive it. It looks very sharp. It just reminds me of more action and adventure. You know, my boss saw it and he kind of looked at it like, how can you afford to pay for that car? Just taking off on the road with the windows down, people will look over like, hey, what kind of car is that? I'm proud of it. If you're in the market to buy a car, you should go in and test drive it.
I never walk into a place I don't know how to walk out of.
Let's go!
You worried about saving your own skin? Yeah, I am. Covers my body.
United Artists presents the thriller that will keep you guessing.
What's in the case?
Keep you thinking.
A girl sold us out. We're following the wrong people.
And keep you on the edge of your seat. Academy Award winner Robert De Niro.
What are you?
Roland, rated R. Starts Friday.
Walk over there and I'll take a picture.
Introducing the incredible power of new Duracell Ultra.
That's lovely, Doreen. That's lovely. Wait a minute. By the statue.
Now cameras get faster flashes, up to 100 more pictures.
That's it. Lovely. Let yourself go.
New Duracell Ultra with a concentrated power force to give more life to your high-tech devices.
Oh, yes. Work it. Work it.
New Duracell Ultra. More power, more life.
Welcome to My Mailboxes, etc. You know, this may look like a regular mailbox, but let me tell you the secret. You get a street address, not just a P.O. box number. That means we can sign for your FedEx shipments and other packages. You get an entire support staff. Where else are you going to be able to call and check your mail? I mean, come on, who's going to do that for you? We'll also forward that mail anywhere in the world. Can your mailbox do that?
You could win $50,000. Play What's in the Box, now at your neighborhood mailboxes, etc.
When your allergies are a nightmare, you need help. Not just any help. You need the power of Zyrtec. Prescription Zyrtec starts working fast and keeps on working for 24 hours. And Zyrtec works against so many allergies, from cats and dogs to pollen and dust. So when allergies are a nightmare, and when are they not? Remember the power of Zyrtec. In studies, drowsiness was the most common side effect. Others included fatigue and dry mouth. Most side effects were mild or moderate. Most people weren't bothered by them enough to stop taking Zyrtec. To learn more, look for an ad in Life magazine or ask your doctor or pharmacist.
It's NBC Premiere Tuesday on Mad About You. Paul on Viagra? And Katie trapped across town in a towel. Will he find her or will he find trouble?
Don't shoot! Not a gun, not a gun!
And Nathan Lane stars in Encore from the producers of Frasier.
I'm home!
Then it's the Just Shoot Me Nanny Cam episode. Dennis Finch caught on tape with the boss's nanny.
You went over to my house?
Yeah, I poked around a little.
Plus, Fred Savage is back in the premiere of Working. Season premiere Tuesday on NBC.
What is love?
Across America, heads are shaking. Because the bad boys of Saturday Night Live are coming to prime time. It's a 2-hour special with great moments from Chris Rock, David Spade,
Bye-bye.
Adam Sandler, Rob Schneider,
Drinking coffee.
Chris Farley, and featuring the Roxbury Guys.
Hello.
And later that night, the season premiere of Saturday Night Live, hosted by Cameron Diaz.
Score!
It all starts at 9, 8 Central, NBC next Saturday. Shake it, America.
Oh my gosh, it's late. I better make you some dinner.
Look, Mommy. Mommy, look what I made for you.
That's beautiful, honey. You know what? I'm gonna make something special for you, too.
Tonight, make them something that comes from the heart, not the freezer. Campbell's soup and sandwiches. Dinner with a lot of love that's not a lot of time.
So what else did you learn in school today?
Sharing.
Campbell's. Good for the body, good for the soul.
Zach was a freshman in high school when Roy was born. Surprise. Oh, I was very nervous about the difference in their ages, but he always treats Roy as if he's an equal.
Should we order pizza?
Okay.
Roy adores the shirt that Zach gave him. Roy lives in that shirt, so it gets washed a lot. I just want to keep it looking great.
For clothes that get worn a lot.